Now. We live. Yo, 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 we live. You tapped into the flyer frequency. We late with it, but when are we on time ever? I got my guy Ray Davis here with me.
You on time.
If you catching this on a replay, smash the like button. I appreciate it. If you do that, you know what I'm saying? Show you respect at the door. You know what I'm saying? Show some manners. If you in here in the chat and you ain't smashed the like button, go back and smash the like button for your boy. And let me see. We had Dez 215 in the building early with it. Salute, bro. 2 cents boxing, throwing tomatoes at us.
That's you.
The rabbit got the gun over here, bro. For sure. Yeah, but we just want to get into this Shakur interview and everything. First, what Shakur was saying and everything. But this the thing right here that got everybody going crazy.
People who feel as though I need them because I don't need nobody.
Do you believe we will finally see Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis in 2026?
Fuck him. I don't even want to speak on him. I don't got too much to say about him. I don't talk on people who feel as though I need them because I don't need nobody. I'm a big superstar in my own right. I make a lot of big money in my own right, and I don't need nobody.
This Shakur on the Last Stand, his most recent interview up there.
So yeah, I'm gonna speak on him.
And I don't know if you've seen this. We had your good friend Keyshawn Davis on the Last Stand, and the crazy thing was, I asked him the same question: Will we finally see Shakur and Tank in the ring? And his response was, "Listen, I'm the guy that Tank doesn't want to fight." He said, because we spar and I tried to beat him up after we sparred. I'm his kryptonite and I will knock Tank out. And he knows that. Obviously, the quote has gone viral and people are like, whoa. Give me your thoughts because you know them both.
Hey, we already know that's why the TANKERBELLZ don't like Keyshawn, man. They don't like Key because of that, because Key calling out their guy.
What would you think about if those two ever fought?
I pick Keyshawn against any.
We don't need to see that. We already know Shakur gonna say he picked Key to win and whatnot. But Ray Davis, what's good, bro? I forgot to introduce you on the panel. I don't know if I mentioned you here.
Sorry, you did, but I don't know if you remember. You kind of skipping in and out. You sound like you got the sound wave going on, but it's all good. Listen,
I'm transforming.
A little bit. Not now. You good. I don't know, bro. Like, I understand what he means when he said he don't, I wish he wouldn't have been so brace about talking about how F Tank and this and that, especially the guy. I don't even know why they bring him up also, especially when he's not really doing nothing in boxing. That's kind of like another thing I like to
come on, man. Tank's still the face of boxing. He ain't the face of boxing.
I don't know, bro. Is he? I don't know. You asking the wrong guy. You got to ask the fan base, bro. Yeah, I mean, I think they're mentioning him. I ain't got no problem with them mentioning him, but I'm just saying, I just think it's like, he's going through stuff, and keep him relevant while he's going through this. He ain't even low key not found right now. I just don't think it's a point in bringing him up, especially when you got Shakur on the map. You got Tio. You're about to face Tio. I get why they did it. The answer's crazy. You know what I mean? I get it. And I think he's just to the point where he just moved away from that situation. You know what I mean? He's got a big fight with Teofimo Lopez, so he's getting his bag right now. He did it without the Gervonta Davis fight. So I get why he said it. You know what I mean? And I think he's even elaborated in that video about he's going back to 135, but the big fights, if any big fights happen, he'll go wherever the money is.
What about his explanation though, Ray? He said he don't need Tank. Well, he don't like when people. He said he don't like when people act like he need them.
I don't think.
Listen, they need. He a superstar. That's the main point right there that they've been trying to cook him for.
I think they need each other. Believe it or not, and people could say that Tank don't need him, but they need each other because they can't. They're basically 2-3 years away from each other in the ring. They pretty much got on fire at the same time. You know what I mean? So technically, You know what I mean, they was destined to fight each other, believe it or not, for a long time. And Shakur finally caught pace with him, got in the same division, and it just didn't happen. He called him out. Shakur called him out. You know what I mean? Tank said who was he, and it went that route. We all seen it happen live. So it is what it is. I mean, they chose to go the route they did. He even offered to substitute for homeboy. What's his name? Loma. He said he'll tag me and coach, right?
Hey
And
man,
go
I
ahead.
see why Shakur is saying that, saying that he
No,
don't need him.
he moved on. He just moved on. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, no, I mean, Shakur, I think Shakur is speaking to what Tank has been saying. He basically said that, he ain't helping none of these dudes out. So he's trying to say that Shakur needs him to make money. I think that's what Shakur is saying. That's
What I
why
said.
he's saying he don't need him. Now
Yeah.
I would agree with you, as far as them needing each other. But I think that's because I want to see them, build on their legacy. I want to see them, continue to stack their accolades and stuff like that. And I feel like they need to fight each other for legacy, for accolades or whatnot. But as far as the money thing, like Tank trying to say, hell no. Shakur don't need Tank, man. Shakur, right? He don't need him. He a star, by himself. And what he mean by, I know people are gonna argue, people's arguing about that point right there about him saying he's a superstar. Now, if you want to get technical and everything, I don't know if I would call him a superstar, but he's definitely a star. He's a celebrity. He's a millionaire. He's getting a lot of money, for these fights. He's getting enough money, whereas he can say that he don't need Tank. I don't see how that's going over people's head. He don't need Tank. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah. So
And
here's the thing.
not for money anyway.
Here's the thing with that, right? So they're all stars in their own rights, man. And he's basically one of the top fighters known in boxing. You know what I mean? So for him to be dismissed or not acknowledged as a competitive fight or things like that, it's crazy. I think a lot of people wanted to see this fight happen. They thought it would be a good matchup for both fighters in the contention. But at the same time, bro, and it's just like sometimes you move away, you move on. And I mean, the guy attempted to make the fight a few times. Well, he didn't attempt. Yeah, he did attempt. He called him out. I don't know. He didn't make no attempts to make the fight, but he called him out to try to push for a fight.
Wait, who you talking about? Who ain't attempt?
No. Shakur. When I say attempt, like he didn't send a contract. There was no contracts either one of them signed. So
Well, you can't send a contract to the A side, man.
that's right. That's a bunch of malarkey because I heard Gervonta's team actually say that at one time. But then Leonard Ellaby turned around and said you can't do it. So it is what it is. I don't even care about that, regardless. What I'm saying is there was no contracts or talking points where that fight was moving forward. So as far as like just talking the news, you know what I mean? He said he wanted to fight. Gervonta said he wasn't worth his time, so it is what it is, and he just moved on from it. He got a big fight with Teofimo. That's what we should be talking about and focused on. That's what he should be talking about and focused on. I think he was when he said F Tank. I think that's exactly what he was trying to really say. Like, you know what I mean? I'm here now, and I don't need that guy anymore. I don't want to be in the ring with that guy if he's not willing to share the ring with me. Mutual respect, and I think that's where he was going with it. But again, here we go. I said I think, but anyway, yeah. He definitely was going with that for sure.
Hey, Rich, there go the link right there. Rich, hit the link, man.
Yo, Tommy, I ain't gonna tell you what y'all was talking about. I heard you all on 2 Cent channel today, and you definitely was you definitely threw frequent at the bus and say he a Tank hater. You said everybody up here. I heard that. I ain't no Tank hater, bro. I actually like Tank, bro.
They was lying on me and everything, man. What's in that, man? What's in that?
I was gonna hit the link. I was gonna hit the link over there, but I was just too tired, bro.
Hey, when Sin come back, he gonna have to apologize to me. So I'm guessing we probably ain't gonna see that dude for a while because he don't want to apologize.
What's up, Ray?
What's up, bro? Y'all go ahead and cook. I gotta run and do something real quick.
Not kind of sort of, Tommy, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
What
up, Rick?
I said this before on your panel. You see how niggas keep attaching their names to Shakur. Like the nigga that first 1 minute you want the nigga to not talk about him. Now the nigga not talk about it said fuck him. Now niggas upset. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't. If he would have said, yeah, I feel like we could fight, man. Oh, such and such, we gonna fight this and third. You would have had niggas saying, oh, he clout chasing Tank. Now he's saying, fuck him. I don't even want to talk about him.
Yeah.
And niggas still find something. Oh, the nigga said nigga said he a superstar in his own mind. Some niggas think they superstars in their neighborhood. What the fuck you mean? He a superstar in his own mind. Niggas
Exactly.
say I'm making my own money. Nigga, some niggas getting 100,000, some niggas getting 50,000 a year. They feel like they making their own right money in their own mind. So what's the problem with a nigga saying that about itself? You know what I'm saying? And it's feel like that. People just want to nitpick and have something to say about a nigga, man. That's all it is. They just want to bring up something.
So let me ask you this, Rich.
Nigga, he's superstar in his own mind. Nigga, what you going?
Hey, facts, Rich. I agree, man.
He a young nigga. That's how he's supposed to feel about it.
Hold on, Rich. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you talk about like the top 6 fighters in the lightweight division, from like super featherweight to junior lightweight, junior middle welterweight, does Shakur name come up in those conversations?
That Shakur name comes up in boxing regardless.
Okay. That's so there you go. There's nothing else to talk about then.
It comes up in boxing.
Faze, I see you. You can turn your camera off if you want.
But just people just they don't want this nigga saying nothing, basically. Like if he like this prime example, the nigga not trying to say nothing about the nigga and he still get crucified. This prime example of I think people just you don't hear too many people just, I don't know, man. Y'all go ahead, y'all go.
No, you good, bro.
They hating, bro. That's all. They hating on Shakur.
I don't think it's hating, man. I just think it's more of a like it was a shocker because they, you know what I mean? The attention is not there anymore. So when somebody moves on, and they, whether you own it or not, listen, man, when people move on and things move away from things, people have the tendencies to try to keep it relevant, right? They want to keep that. They want to keep it in that box. But when somebody like, yo, I just outgrew you, I don't need you, I'm moving forward. People don't know how to like you were saying.
Hey, hold on. Nah, hold on, y'all. Here goes Sam. He popped up. Nah, bro. You can't do it from the chat, bro. You gotta hit that link right there, man. Come up here and say it, bro.
Hey, look, 50 Cent said it a long time ago, man. He said, I'm getting tired of your ass looking for me. I'm gonna spray your mama crib, let your ass look for me. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't saying nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta come find him, man. And he trying to get it out there. He trying to get it out the mud, like Tank said. Tank said, I'm done with you, niggas. Get it out the mud. So he said, get out the mud. That's what Shakur doing. Shakur gonna keep fighting these people and all this stuff, and fans can't understand it. That's what he's doing.
Let me tell you something. This is a bigger. This opponent, him fighting Teofimo Lopez, right? Is something that Tank should have done when Teo was at 135. Number one, and that's definitely in my opinion.
Right.
Number two, I think that him taking the Teo fight is bigger than any fight Gervonta has ever had in his career. So he's already out leveraged him. People can say what they want. They can have their opinions on it. That's a fact. Teo is a bigger fight than anybody on Tank's resume. So Shakur has made it.
I just feel like that a lot of these people,
you almost transformed, bro.
I feel like a lot of these people kept saying, "Oh, Shakur attached his name." So now they sad. Now they like, damn. Now they miss Shakur. Now they miss Shakur. They miss him attaching his name to Tank. They miss that. Like deep down in their hearts, they like, damn, man, he not doing it no more.
Hey, right? They used to complain about it. Now they mad that he don't want to say it, right?
Now them niggas scared. Now they attach a Tank name to Shakur. Man, ain't no fun with a rabbit guy. They crazy, man.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Man, hey,
and I said this a while back.
Shakur gotta win. Shakur gotta win, man. Hey, one thing about it, two things for certain. Hey, Shakur got a big fight in front of him.
I agree.
Hey, that being said, let's hear what Teo said.
That he had done recently where he talked about people are going to see my power. They talk a lot about my defense, but they're going to see my power in this fight against Teofimo.
Shakur is slow. He's slow. I seen him at lightweight.
I seen only highlights of his last fight was Cepeda, and he's slow. He's really slow. There's nothing more to it than that.
Hey, y'all remember I was saying that, man? I said that Tio, I think that Tio is faster than Shakur, man. And people was, looking at me like I was crazy, man. Like they ain't understand. Rallo was saying, yeah. I'm like, yeah, man, I think he's
Tio's not
faster,
faster than
man.
Shakur, man.
Tio
is
think
faster.
he faster too.
Yeah,
No,
he's gonna think that because he's
Tio-
fighting,
Tio-
but he's not.
Tio is faster. His hand speed is faster than Shakur's. I think.
No, it's not.
Listen. All right, we can agree to disagree, whatever. But I'm going to
Listen.
tell you this. But Shakur has more athletic explosion than athleticism, like footwork and stuff. I think maybe on par with Tio. But his
Hell
athleticism.
no, Tio got that
Hold
too,
on.
bro.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. And I think Tio's explosion is a little better than Shakur's. The difference I would say is the reactions. I think Shakur's reaction time is better than Teofimo's reaction time. But then again, we just seen Jake Paul out-react Shakur on that little thing they did at the gym. So who's to say, man? Let's keep it real.
Hey, HLD, yeah, man. I'm saying I'm gonna put it up there. I'm prepping, yeah, I'm
HLD.
prepared. Scientifically prepared, bro.
So, like, it's sort of like you ever look at like Pacquiao speed and Floyd speed. Like, did you ever look at their two speeds? Who do you think will be faster, just in general?
Floyd got better reflexes and hand speed.
Exactly.
For sure.
So
Reflexes
who has
and
better
hand speed.
speed?
For sure.
Speed.
Better speed.
Oh no, you're not about to talk about
Yeah,
what
we ain't
Sin
bringing that.
said about him having more Tank having more what he say? He got more skill than Floyd or something like that.
Tank
Oh,
got
you
more
thought?
skill
No, I
than
thought you
Floyd
said. I
now.
thought
Hold
you
on,
said.
time out.
No, bro, we talking about
more
Shakur
skill
right
than
now.
Floyd? Who got more? Hold on, time out. Hold on, rewind this.
Oh,
Come
What
on,
happened?
Fly, man. Come
He
on,
said.
Fly,
He said
man.
who faster.
Yeah, no, come on, bro. No, bro.
We
That's
ain't doing,
Hacker. You said Flyer. That's Hacker, man. No, Hacker. That's not what we talking about, man. Address what we
No,
talking about,
so
man. The
like
speed.
speed is a little bit. I don't know how to describe it, right? Like there's different type of speed between Floyd and Pacquiao. Pacquiao pushes the speed out. Floyd is more like there's no. How can you say?
Pacquiao.
There's no like the punch is 0 to 1. There's no hesitation in the punch at all. I think Shakur's speed is similar to like that, where
God.
you'll have somebody who looks faster, but the other person, because there's no hesitation to his punch, will always
That's
land
because
more.
he has good
I think that's
reactions,
the
bro.
real
His reactions, like you said, his him able to react to certain things in response makes his speed.
No, it's not the reaction time I'm talking about,
Bro. Listen. Teofimo is a much faster puncher than Shakur Stevenson, and we will see. I mean,
His hand speed. Yeah, his hand speed.
It's sort of like the difference between like Amir Khan and Crawford. Like it's just different. Like it's not really about reaction, just the way the punches are being thrown. One pushing.
No, Amir Khan is definitely faster than Crawford. He got faster hand speed than Crawford.
Keep up with speed then.
Exactly.
But it's
how
like
was
this.
he? It's timing, bro. Your reflexes.
You can easily mistake Pacquiao's explosive bounce for like speed because he bounces off his feet and throws a punch. But Floyd from the shoulders, his twitch is a lot quicker than Pacquiao's twitch.
Yeah,
that lead right.
It's 0 to 1.
I agree with that.
It's like pew pew. Where Pacquiao's bouncing, so it looks like he's his punches are coming like super fast, but it's that bounce that he's doing too that makes it come out a little faster too.
I agree.
Yeah, the way they throw it makes them look like they're pushing it. They're forced. They're sort of like Ryan. Ryan looks like he's fast. Tank was faster. Like it's just different ways. Like somebody's pushing out their speed versus somebody's like throwing the punches from 0 to 1.
Exactly. That's Mayweather.
Yeah, it's different.
That shit just come, man.
Yeah,
that lead right.
It's hard to explain if you've never like really seen it, but like there's just two different types of speed there.
Hey, let's look at another clip, y'all.
The weight that I 9 times out of 10 going to go back to after this fight. But I did this because I know Tio's one of the biggest names. I know that he's one of the most accomplished fighters in or around my weight class, and the challenge wakes me up. It makes me want to go harder. It makes me want to train harder. It makes me want to keep getting up over and over and showing up day in and day out to make sure that I come in at 100% on fight night.
Yo, man, Shakur. I wasn't saying that Shakur was gonna go back to 135, but he just confirmed it right there. Yo, who this right here? I thought we already had Rich up here. Who this? Yo, Rich.
Yeah.
What you do? You switch your device or something?
Yeah. I'm about to like it on this channel. I'm on my iPad right now.
All right, let me take the other one off. Yeah,
Hey,
Shakur,
Flyer.
what's up?
Would you like to see? Wait. First, I gotta ask you, how did you feel about Oshaki?
Shaqy Foster? What
Yeah.
about him?
I mean, would you want to see that fight with Shakur?
I mean, hell yeah. Now that Shakur talking about what he say, 9 times out of 10 he going back to 135. Yeah, that gotta
That's a
happen.
big fight.
And I
mean,
was going to
he
say,
looked
and I was
it.
going to say him,
Yeah.
I was going to say him and Tank don't need each other. You know, if he would have said that he's staying at 140, but he talking about he going down to 135 for sure. So hell yeah, we still need that fight. We need the Oshaki fight because Oshaki was talking about, you know what I mean, going up there and fighting him.
Right.
We need all that. Everybody
And
at 135 need to mix it up, bro.
this is the thing, right? Like you Devin Haney fans, right? I can see if y'all niggas was the ones saying like Shakur trying to build a name off him and all that shit, because the stuff that Shakur been sent out his way. But this shit with Tank, the nigga clearly saying fuck him. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, I feel like Shakur need to fight. I think he should stay at 140 if he win. If he win against T, I think he should stay at 140. Fight one of them guys, or if he go back down to 135, he got it unified. And you know what I'm saying? Then if he can't do none of that shit, then he fight Oshaki. You know
Hey, this what I wanted to ask y'all though. Do you can you cherry pick a person from a higher weight class?
You can't cherry.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could. You could cherry pick. That don't mean that you gonna win. You see,
When you
Mikey
say,
Garcia,
hold on,
You see Mikey Garcia. He cherry picked Devin Haney.
I mean, in a way.
Earl
I mean,
Spence.
like in a bad light though. I mean, in a bad light.
you mean as moving up or bringing somebody up?
No, as you moving up, can you cherry pick somebody when you're moving up?
I mean,
do you look at that and do you look at that in a bad light?
Well, didn't they say
something bad?
Didn't they say T.O. cherry picked Josh Taylor, even though he was already at 140 and had 2 fights there?
That man was lineal. He was the undisputed champion there. I ain't trying to hear that. How the undisputed champion gonna be a cherry pick?
Right? And then they say Devin cherry picked Regis Prograde after everybody said that he was gonna get mollywopped by Regis.
No, that was just the hate though.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking, but these are examples of people cherry picking moving up.
I mean, Devin was at 144 and cherry picked Brian Norman when niggas on these panels.
Oh yeah,
and I ain't never get into this talk. They was saying that Devin's scared to fight the nigga, but he fight the nigga. I don't get it. But I ain't never get that. But
tried to cancel the fight, bro.
You would never hear me talk about that. But according to them people, they say that Devin cherry picked Brian Norman.
This is my thing though. You can't cherry pick somebody if you moving up and wait to fight that person, especially if they're a champion. How the hell you cherry pick a champion in the next division up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I would think that you would call a cherry pick, fighting one of the champions in the lower division than you, but where you had advantages. People usually call something a cherry pick if the fighter that's doing the picking has the advantage, right?
Right,
like a clear advantage.
So here's a perfect example, right? I don't know if you remember Navarrete when he moved up to fight Baranchek. Remember, everybody's like that was a cherry pick going wrong, right? Am I wrong? Like he moved up to fight him because he was the bigger fighter. He's a naturally like 140 pounder, but he fights at 130. He's a champion there. And Shakur wanted that belt, and Bob Arum got into it because he said he was circling the market to see what he's worth. And Bob Arum took that fight away from him, gave it to Navarrete with Baranchek for that WBO title. So right then and there is a perfect example of cherry picking moving up.
What about Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence? What was that?
That was insanity.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really call Mikey.
Mikey saw something, bro. He saw something.
He thought he was cherry picking.
He saw something.
Retirement. Retirement.
Nigga seen a retirement.
Yeah, he seen retirement, bro. He ain't seen nothing else.
What about Crawford and Canelo? Crawford,
No.
Canelo, Crawford,
Crawford was daring to be great.
Crawford cherry
Yeah,
picked
Crawford.
Crawford,
He
Crawford
So,
went up.
Just
Crawford
why
went up to 168 and for arguably the top 2 or the number 1 best man at 168.
Yeah,
And I heard people say he cherry picked him.
That's
He
cool.
that's
it.
what Crawford hate. He didn't-
Perfect example of, oh, he gonna lose, he too small, this guy too
man, I
big,
heard
blah
man,
blah
I heard
blah.
niggas, I
He
heard niggas
punched
say,
too hard,
I
you
heard
gonna hurt
niggas
him.
say that was, I heard
Look,
niggas say that was his retirement plan.
hold on, right?
Hey,
Look,
yo, I just put the link out there, y'all, for Tommy. Tommy about to click the link. Don't jump him this time, y'all.
listen. So all that being said, right?
Jump who?
Tommy here, Tommy the
Tommy,
Hitman.
man. You know what I mean? Tommy.
Oh yeah.
But listen, all
Nah,
that,
you gotta tell Boxing Hacker don't jump on him.
yo,
No,
listen,
last time Tommy left, man, he looked like the boy that just fought
he looked like
Keyshawn. I mean,
Martin.
no,
He looked like Martin with Tommy.
no, he looked like Moratala when he left the panel last time. That wasn't right, bro.
It seemed like people like to call it a cherry
Damn.
pick just because you're the favorite in the fight, but it's not his fault that he can beat him up. I mean, if you look at Devin Haney going to 140, I mean, he probably the favorite against anybody. So you could have said he cherry picked anybody. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Hey, here go
He could have
Tommy
fought
on
Tio,
the
and
panel,
then you
y'all.
could have said why he didn't fight Russell. He could have fought Russell, and then you could say why he don't fight Tio. So you could just say anytime I got a favorite, it seemed like a cherry pick. I don't know why.
Yeah, there were, especially with fights like Devin and Crawford, they always gonna call it cherry pick.
Always,
I heard
yeah.
some people were saying that
Don't forget,
Brian
Tio.
Norman was like killing Devin, and then as soon as
I
Devin
know
beat Brian Norman became this guy that can't box no more. And
Yeah,
had
well,
my coach, this and that. I said, man,
well, don't forget, Tio retired, then unretired when Devin made the fight with Regis. So,
Right. And then it's like this. If Shakur beat Tio, then they're going to say, well, Shakur, we want you to fight Gary Russell. It's always going to be something.
we gotta say who was Tio? Who was Tio?
They're going to say, who is Tio? He got beat by Cambosis.
Things from
that's
the
exactly
outside.
what they're gonna say.
When you're not in that ring,
that's why
it's easy to say,
I
"Oh,
give
he's pillow fisted, he's this." But
right.
when you get in the ring, you never seen nobody walk through my punches. You never seen nobody come in there, and even when they try, they get beat up. They get beat up, and they gotta respect me. So I don't care who it is. You gonna feel my punches, and I think I want you to feel like I can punch. I want you to feel that way. Keep feeling that way. I think that's where a lot of people get surprised. There's a guy named Yoshino. I remember before my fight with him. He kept putting it out there as if like, oh, he can't punch. He don't punch hard. I'm just going to walk through him. He can't punch hard. Next thing you know, he ended up on the canvas twice. So,
and
Hey, we saw what happened to B Norm, man.
And that's a fact. Like niggas quick to throw out, oh, he pillow fisty, he's this, that, and third because he ain't got a lot of knockdowns. I ain't never seen nobody walk through Shakur punches besides Cepeda. I seen De Los Santos. That nigga was tricking him with feints and using one arm, and that nigga ain't do nothing really, you know what I'm saying?
He was scared to commit, right?
Outlandish, you know what I'm saying? So when niggas be saying, oh, this, that, and third about a nigga power and stuff like that, I can't tell because I see other niggas with power and niggas be going right at them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
It's
be going
like
right at them, man.
Hey, HLD, you might have to hop up here and defend your guy, man. I'm trying to keep it neutral. But I don't know, bro. You might have to come up here.
I just told HLD besides Cepeda. That's why I just told
my only thing is,
but that's clear though. Cepeda, he's trained like a robot to fight like that.
Listen, don't bring HLD up because then Just Do gonna have to come up here.
What? Only thing I can say about that is
Just Do should come up here because he's one of the only niggas that's been covering this fight every day since they announced it. Everybody else been talking about taking Bermuda, taking Cuba,
Hey, shout out to my guy Just Do Boxing.
This is what I came
Y'all
up to do,
subscribe to
bro.
his channel, man.
Why you shout out my man Just Do? Shout out to good brother KB Just Do Boxing, man. Always giving boxing his Just Do. I want you Mickey Friggies out there in the chat because there's a lot of you Mickey Friggies out there. Y'all cherry pick the damn like button, man. Nobody hitting the like. My man is up here
y'all
giving you
smash the
guys
like button,
good
man.
content, quality entertainment, and some good, some good self-help commentary for people going through tank withdrawals right now, man. So go on and bang that like button up, man.
What?
Continue to hating, fellas.
Did Mickey Bay
What they said?
train?
Tank was in Cuba. You said where you at? Tommy.
That's what Tommy sound
Tommy
like he
done
on the
ran
boat.
off the panel, man. Yeah,
Tommy
see,
sound
man.
like he on the boat, right?
Did
Like
Mickey Bay
Cuba.
train Devin Haney for the Kambosos fight?
No.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
The
because they fought Kambosos and Mickey Bay, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that would have been
and
crazy right
Kambosos beat
there.
him.
That would have been a crazy little advantage.
Kambosos won though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
Kambosos
I
beat
know.
him.
That's what I mean. You know what I mean? He could tell you what it looked like in there, at least, you know?
Pretty sure they had some conversations because he wasn't around.
For sure.
Big Supreme was good, bro.
What's up, Supreme?
It's you, Hacker. He came for you, bro. You in here
If
talking
that's really
crazy.
him, hopefully that's really him.
No,
It should be him.
Whoa.
But you know what's funny, Frequent?
What?
I remember I told you I told Brian Norman. I remember I was on a panel with Brian Norman Sr. and they were all like, "Man, watch Brian Norman Jr.'s gonna kill him. Brian Norman Jr.'s gonna kill him." And Brian Norman Sr. was cutting up with them. I said, "Brian, don't let these guys gas you. If your son loses, they're gonna go at you, man."
Man, I went to hey, look, one day I'm driving and I'm looking at one of the Shakur and Devin and Bud hate channels and stuff like that, and they had Brian Norman and them on there or whatever, and I'm just hearing like the dick riding. I'm like, God damn. And I'm
Johnson
like,
bouncing, bro?
yeah,
Johnson bouncing.
And my bad.
Shout
my
out
bad,
to 2 Cents Boxing.
My bad. But I'm just hearing it, and I'm like, damn, what like they
Did
all
it sound like that when you was hearing
I'm
it?
like, damn, even if I don't like a fighter, I'm not gonna just agree with him and just be like, yeah, you gonna win and all this stuff. You gonna do this to him. I see you doing this to him. Even if I don't like a fighter, like what part of the game is that? But it's sad. And then the same people on the same, Brian Norman wasn't this, he was that, he was all
Brian Norman, you
and
can't
shit like
box.
that. I'm like, you fake ass. Well, I wish he'd come back on there and say, like,
Hey,
do
shout
the
out
same-
to Jab Queen, yo. She had came over here like one of my first lives. She came over here, but I was on her live, and she was interviewing Brian Norman Jr. And she told him that he, you know, people always say that he can't box. She said, "I want you to just box him. You should box him, and box the hell out of him." And I was like, "Yo, he better not do that, bro. I think he might have listened." So I always tell her that she the reason she put the battery in his back and got.
I mean, the Devin Haney fans won that day, but
Got his ass
I
straight
mean,
whooped.
even Vegas didn't know like what it was a close fight. Like even in the in Vegas and all that. So anything could have happened. Like the way Devin was coming up and how he just had that fight with Ryan and he ran around the ring in New York. You couldn't really put a finger on Devin, but if you was loyal to Devin and you seen it, hey, shout out to you, man.
You can go,
but I couldn't tell. I didn't know what Devin was finna be up in there at 147.
No, man. I always tell people it looked that way because Ramirez was scared to let his hands go, man.
Correct.
He was going to try to catch Devin. He was going to try to counter Devin with the left hook over the jab. But Devin and them was practicing for what they was going to do to Ryan. So they knew Ryan was going to try to do that to the jab. So they plan was to really take away the jab, not throw the jab. And so, Ramirez would get in front of him and wait for the jab, and it'd never come. So he'd just be standing there and looked weird. Devin, swinging around, moving. He's jumping in front of Devin and not throwing his hands. And, it just looked like a person running, like they both dancing or whatever. He won't commit.
I've never seen Devin fight like that, though. So you can't blame people for being like, huh? What the hell is this? I've never seen Devin move that much.
I mean, yeah, but Brian Norman found out, though.
Yeah, sure did.
I was saying practice made perfect.
With all them feints and everything. But, this not about Devin, though. This about him.
I'm not going to keep doing the same things over and over and over. So I found a great remedy, and I ain't been having no problems.
Y'all know what he talking about right there?
Them hands.
Yeah, he talking about them hands.
How bad are the hands for you?
I found a remedy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm one of them guys. I adjust. I'm not going to keep doing the same things over and over and over. So I found a great remedy, and I ain't been having no problems.
So y'all can stop trying to, cook him about his hands and all of that stuff. He found a remedy. The hands is not a factor. I don't think it ever was a factor because he still was stopping people with them hands that people claiming was bad.
Oh, he was definitely grimacing.
for sure. But he deals with it. Shakur's a warrior, man. The dude deals with it.
What?
He's handed bad for a minute, and he still wins.
He's a tough guy for sure.
Yeah, Shakur's tough, man.
So with that being said, y'all think that it's a possibility that Shakur could stop him? Because that's what Shakur is saying. He's saying he might stop him.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, Tommy got his courage back up. He back.
But I do want Shakur to box.
Yo. This is y'all platform today, man, and y'all cooking up here. I'm not coming here to disrupt that. I just had to tell my boy Kerry, because that's my guy up in the chat, dog. Nobody runs me from the block. Matter of fact, I went and visited my brother. We went to Chicago. We was walking down there, all of us coming from a Cub game. My cousin got on a Long Beach state hat, and he got it wearing a certain way. Out there, you wear it a certain way. It means you're affiliated with a certain gang. So we was in the wrong area for him to be wearing that hat that way. So Mickey Freaky surrounded us and told us some represent. Told him to turn that hat off. I said, my nigga ain't taking nothing off. He told you he not from here. That's his favorite college team, and he wearing it that way. He ain't taking it up. Now, they really drew their weapons out on us and was, he had to take it off. But I'm not running from nothing or no one. Please believe that.
Hey, that was a good story, but what you got to say about Shakur and Tio, bro? Because HLD is
Shakur and Tio
right
gonna be a good fight.
Right.
I hope it.
Look
over
to the
fight.
right there. HLD is right there. What you got to say?
I hope that his favorite fighter is on his best game, because I think he about to get styled to death in that fight, in that ring. But I hope he got his best stuff. I hope they give us the fight that we really want to see, because so far I ain't seeing too many Mickey Frickies. But my Nick just do covering that ish on a daily basis. Everybody else tank.
Nobody talking about
Tank.
And on that note, I'm out.
That's not even true.
Hey, that's my brother.
People talk about that fight a
at
lot.
the end of the day.
I don't know. That's funny because on the platform that I'm always co-hosting on, we don't even talk about Gervonta like that.
They're not. Tank's is missing somewhere.
I've been saying the conversations are relevant since we started this show today.
Here's the thing about Shakur. He is great defensively.
I just said the same thing.
How bad are the hands for you?
You hear me? I said the same thing. I ain't see one Shakur channel talk about no Tank, but
people bring it up, man. People bring it in. That's Custer. He's a PVC guy. You know what I mean?
I see all Tank fans bringing up Shakur. To be honest,
what was the interview you're trying to do? He knows Shakur's never going to tell him how his hands are. I mean, that'd be crazy.
My bad. I was looking for the clip when he said F him. F him.
He's been saying that for a minute, though. He doesn't want to talk about Tank, but people keep on bringing it up to him, so he has to adjust what they're asking. But
he's the past Tank at this point. I mean, there's no point bringing up Tank anymore.
Bro, the guy's America's most wanted. Like, why is Custer even bringing this shit up, bro? Like,
oh, come on, bro. You gonna make the Tinkerbells cry, bro? Stop.
Bro, but it's a fact. Why is Custer bringing that dude's name up, bro? He's got bigger issues than having to face a brittle hand dude. I mean, like, what the fuck?
It
made no sense. It made no sense.
Tank is missing from the police. I mean, they nothing to say after that.
2 Cents said he about to fight. F y'all talking about?
Yeah, about to fight.
She don't like that, bro. Y'all stop talking about Tinkerbell. Y'all stop talking about Tinkerbell's little man.
Maybe he ain't about that man about fighting court, buddy.
Hey, that little 5'5" dude be knocking shit out though, man. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to see him fight Roach, man. That's what I want to see.
No, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Fight Roach, man. If you get off, fight Roach. If you listening and you're not really in Cuba like they trying to say, and you get off, fight Roach, man. That's who you need to be fighting.
What if he fights Schofield? Would you say that's a duck?
No, Schofield.
No, that's a good fight too.
That's what Schofield has his title.
No,
Schofield was ranked like number 2 or something. Ranked number 1 now. Right?
He's the next guy up with the WBA.
But that's I don't think that's a duck. I mean, but at the end of the day, man, you had a draw with somebody, man. Like finish that, man. You gotta finish your plate. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Unless you getting some big money, if you going up there to fight Pacquiao or you fighting someone else, then okay, we see what it's about. But you want that money. But if you gonna fight a Schofield for what?
You want Tank to be fighting him at 36 years old, man?
Who? I don't care. I don't care about how old a nigga is. I'm just saying, go and get your money.
The dude Sim was up there comparing Tank to Floyd. That's one thing we know about Floyd. When Floyd had, a fight where people, said that he lost or anything, it was any kind of controversy, he immediately rematched them and showed them what it was.
Could we say that about Shakur and that De Los Santos though? Nobody liked that fight.
I mean, who said that? Because Shakur won that fight. It wasn't
It was a nasty.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
that was
fight,
nobody, bro. Ain't nobody watched that fight again, bro. I can't even watch it for tape for studying this fight right now.
But the point, I think I know what Rich saying. The point is, ain't nobody say that De Los Santos won. De Los Santos won that fight. Nobody had him winning that fight, so it was no reason.
But that fight should have been a no contest, bro.
Okay.
No, he basically beat him with one hand, like Tank beat Pitbull with one hand.
But Tank
nobody wanted to see that again.
You can't compare.
Tank did a lot more.
Yeah. HLD, you right about that, right? It should be a no contest. It should be whatever you say it is. But no one is saying that. Yeah, De Los Santos beat you, Shakur.
Nobody. They both
ran from him.
They both stunk up the joint. They both
stunk it up. You know what I'm saying?
But we're talking about so we're talking about Tank. You guys want to see Tank at 36 years old because that's how old he's gonna be when he gets out.
No, I'm not. Come on, man. Nah.
I don't wish that on Tank.
I'm not wishing that. It's just, but that's where it's at.
Nah, I mean, I guess you know the law. Then you work for the law. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like Tank. You know what I'm saying? If he come back, I feel like if he on the money route, fight Jake Paul, Manny Pacquiao, one of them niggas again. If you on that money route, but if you on some competition route, I feel like you gotta get that back with Lamont Roach.
He's never been on competition route, bro. Tank
I'm just saying. I feel like I'm just saying what I feel.
If he get in there and catch a body against Schofield or Raymond Mortaia, people not gonna give him no credit. Still, it just don't matter. You just can't do enough.
You got to do enough. Enough is fighting the top guys of the division, not doing all this ducking that he's been doing his entire career like a globetrotter boxing, bro. That's how I'm
saying. If he fought a regular, like just kind of known guy like Raymond Mortaia or Schofield, and he knocked them out, they gonna say the dude was too young. They gonna say anything.
Hold it, you ain't gonna just speed past that. Schofield is regular and Zepeda regular. They not regular, bro.
So if he knock out
Zepeda was number one in every sanctioning body, bro.
Yeah.
So
and Schofield is not regular either. Come on.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Who we talking about right now fighting Zepeda? Tank. Let me ask you a question. When he had the opportunity to fight Zepeda or Frank Martin, who did he pick?
I don't know the negotiation, but I know he did fight Frank Martin for sure.
No, he picked Frank Martin. PVC made sure to get Martin because he got him out of they got him out of that purse bid. Remember that?
Yes, and if you remember, Shakur was calling out Zepeda, and Oscar De La Hoya said we're going a different direction.
They weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for it.
Yes, that's what he said. He said they was going after Gervonta Davis. They tried to make that fight happen, and that fight didn't come about. So I mean, it is what it is.
I don't remember them trying to get Tank. I remember them saying that they weren't ready for that smoke. That they still considered him a prospect.
They wanted Zepeda versus Tank, and Tank had the options. He put it out there that he had the option to fight Frank Martin or Zepeda. He chose Frank Martin.
I mean, Frank Martin was talking,
but Frank Martin also was supposed to fight Shakur and went to fight Tank. I mean, maybe it was the money, right? Because I know he only what he make like $5 million.
Hey, listen, hey,
Frank Martin.
I understand.
He made $1.2 million, I think it was.
Hey, Ray,
fighting Tank.
Yep.
That's crazy because wasn't he making $1 million to fight?
Yeah, but you got to understand he gets a little percentage of that pay-per-view.
That's why I said I think he made like $5 altogether.
Hey, Ray, this is the thing about it though with the Frank Martin situation. When all that negotiation stuff was going on around October or September, October, around them times, you know what I'm saying, with Frank Martin and Shakur, he fought Tank like 8 or 9 months after that. He still could have fought Shakur and fought Tank right after if he was so confident in himself. That's That's why I don't like when people get up here and like try to like put their cape on for Frank. Oh, he ducked Shakur, or he did this to Shakur just to fight Tank. He fought him like 8-9 months later.
So let's
like a nigga like him at the way he was moving, he could have fought 3 times a year. And
but then
he's so confident in himself.
You got to look at it. Tank is like the biggest at that time, the biggest guy in boxing. So it's like you might want to focus on just Tank, trying to figure out how I can beat Tank. I mean, you know, Tank is who he is. You know what I mean?
The thing with Tank that made people want to go that route and whatever he gave able to do what he did is because he was that paycheck, right? But Turkey eliminated that shit. These guys are fighting right now this Saturday. They're getting more than what they would have been even fighting versus Tank. So that part about needing Tank is done, and that's why Shakur said what he said.
Don't matter no more.
No, it doesn't, because they're getting paid well. No matter what, they're getting paid well with Turkey money. So
hey, Tank gonna always get his name brought up with them dudes. If he go out there and knock somebody out tomorrow, everybody gonna say they want Tank. Mortalia, Scope.
Yeah, because they're the little guys.
Because we want to see the best fight the best. When somebody have a good performance, we want to see him against somebody else who we think is nice.
Hey, and I respect what the guy just said, but at the same time, I think after his last tweets, I think that made Shakur really look at himself in the mirror, like, what am I doing? Keep calling this man's name out, and I don't think Shakur gonna say that man's name again.
Well, he hasn't. He hasn't. They bring him up.
And if you willing to bet on that, we could bet on that. I don't think he's gonna say his name at all again. I don't care.
He's been saying that for a minute.
I think them last tweets when he told him to get it out the mud and all this other stuff, that basically saying, nigga, I ain't never fighting you. Get over it. I don't think Shakur gonna say his name again. I think that's what these content creators and people like that mad at, and they gonna keep getting mad when Shakur don't say his name.
Yeah, it's been over 6 months, because I remember a while back that Shakur said, "But I'm done talking about this guy. I know we ain't gonna fight." Even before the Zepeda fight, he's been saying it. So there's nothing to be said. I mean, he's done with that.
Hey, y'all smash the like button, yo. We had 41 people in here. I don't even know what the like button is looking like, but I know it's probably looking disgusting. Y'all smash the like button, yo. Let me see what they saying in the chat, yo.
His hand remedy. I think that procedure.
No, me and the aircraft carrier was actually going back and forth about Kid Austin. They trying to say Kid Austin is regular, but Zepeda is a solid fighter. But I'm saying, okay, so if we look at that, if we want to, how we looking at? I know they say triangle theories don't work, but we saw Zepeda go 12 rounds with Tevin Farmer, and Tevin Farmer arguably won the first fight. But then Kid Schofield went and blasted him in the first round.
Yeah, but
he took him out in the first round. So
triangle theories don't work. Yeah, you can't use that.
Both of them, neither one of them could be regular, if you ask me.
No, well, it depends what you call regular. I mean, but the difference between Kid Austin and Zepeda was number one in every single sanctioning body, you know. No,
but he was saying he was trying to figure out a way. He said, "Well, Zepeda is a front foot fighter." I'm like, Kid Austin is too. You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference? They both pressure fighters.
The difference between the two, I think, is just experience at this point.
Yeah,
they're about the same.
I think Kid Austin could beat Zepeda.
I wouldn't. That's not a bad take if you want to go that route. I think it's a 50-50 fight.
I don't know if Kid Austin could beat Zepeda.
I think it's a 50-50 fight. I don't got it one over the other.
I feel like he too explosive. I feel like he too explosive for Zepeda, and Zepeda gets hit a lot. That's his style. He fight. You know what he remind me of? He remind me of your boy Matias, man. The first time everybody was saying that Matias was the boogeyman. I didn't know who he was, but the first time, couple times, I looked at a couple of his fights to try to catch up on him and see who he is. Immediately, I said, "Oh no, he gonna lose because he get hit too much. He try to walk through fights and walk through punches and stuff. You know what I'm saying, and impose his will on people." I said as soon as he faced somebody who knows how to box a little and got a little bit of defense and got some power, he going to lose because they going to display the sweet science on him, and he ain't gonna be able to hold up to getting punched in his face by somebody who could really punch.
I think Tevin Farmer fought a better fight than Shakur did versus Zepeda.
Hey, Fly. I think Kid
No, I don't
Austin
think
don't
that.
got no type of sweet science or anything that comes close to that type
Well,
of
one
style
thing we could
fighting
say,
that can control Zepeda. You know what I'm
but
saying?
one thing we could
Now do
say
he
though,
got
one thing
now?
we could say though is Zepeda, he not known for one punch power, right? But
No.
Kid Austin is though, and so Zepeda, he's one of them guys that take punches too. So
Flyer,
it's
you
like
know,
he not Kid Austin. If Kid Austin is going to get to lay some leather on him, I think he's going to break down before Kid Austin do.
and Flyer, you got to know, like, to add on, Kid Austin, he been missing fights, and I think he been training real hard, and I think he watching everything go on. I think he like growing up too at the same time. Like, I don't know, I feel like he get more polished as he's like observing and training more and getting ready.
Absorbing.
Yeah, just seeing what everybody do.
Yeah, I
want
can see that. But
you
them dudes who fight like that, man, who take a lot of punches and try to overwhelm you with a volume of punches. Shakur showed y'all how, that's just a style that's don't make no sense. Like it's a few ways you can beat a style like that. Shakur beat him without having one punch knockout power. But I think soon as they go up against somebody who could really knock him out, they ain't gonna be able to keep walking through punches. They don't got no
Yeah.
defense.
But why is Shakur the litmus test against that style when he got landed 272 times on?
Hey, but their defense is their face. They defense, they block punches with their face, bro.
Hey, Fly.
Yeah, but so did Devin Shakur in that fight. He got landed on 272 times.
Hey,
But
Fly.
yo, what's up?
This what I'm saying, right? I think a nigga like Frank Martin, a nigga like Floyd, I think a nigga like Floyd Schofield, Frank Martin, I think them type of styles, I think they will have a problem with Zepeda. I do. And I hope he fight one of them so I could get to catch the under, so I could catch that shit on the eye.
Wait, what wasn't you saying that Frank Martin ain't gonna beat nobody? I think he could beat Zepeda, bro.
Yeah, but we're talking out 2 different weight classes, guys.
Frank Martin could box a
because I
little
don't
bit.
know if Zepeda. They said Zepeda might be going to 140, but I think Frank Martin can't beat no champion at 140. That's what I'm saying.
140 getting hot, man.
Yeah,
he's too inactive. He needs to get more active to get more polished. Frank Martin.
Come on, man. He just knocked out Bartholomew.
140 murderous row.
Who's that? Who's that?
Bartholomew, bro. Ain't nobody really put him down like that.
Hey, 140 finna be murderous row.
Yo, man, that name is so ancient, bro. You can tell how old the guy is, bro.
Yo, I had fun just saying that name, Bartholomew.
Hey, you got it right though. You got it right.
You got Matias, you got Russell, you got Raymond going up there, Abdullah finna be up there. You got 140, that's murderous row in a minute.
Man, I think Matias should get kicked out of boxing. That's how I feel about that nigga.
We don't like them cheaters, man. We don't like them cheaters.
I don't think that nigga should fight again.
He's a good.
That's why I think nobody should fight him.
That's how I feel about Ryan, bro.
I think they should boycott him. I think they should boycott Matias from getting any type of fights.
But you can't because Matias was proven his was inconsistent, so it's hard to say that.
No, them gloves, bro. Them gloves ain't inconsistent.
I ain't tripping, man. When everybody in the 80s and 90s was all jacked up, bro. That's why we had the best fights ever, bro. So
hey, man, I be saying that, yo. A lot of the things that's illegal now, they was legal back then. So when people be trying to compare people from back then to now, I be like, man, I don't know, man.
Just look at their bodies in the 80s and 90s, bro. They all look like fucking Hercules.
Look at Sugar Ray Leonard, bro. He was.
Bro, they were all on Tess and Aquavits, bro, back then. Everybody was on it.
I'm not saying he was cheating because the stuff was legal back then, but they probably was on some mean stuff, bro. Crazy.
They all were, man. I don't care anybody say it. But that's why we had the best fights. Because those fights were wars. They were great fights. Everybody was on, they were at their best. So
Hey, Ray, I seen your comment, right? I don't feel like that. I feel like Shakur should never give Frank a chance unless he get a belt. I feel like Shakur should unify at 140 or 135. If not, he should go against O'Shaquie. If he want to get a money fight, I guess go up to 147, do what he said, but I ain't with it. But I'm just saying 140, 135, he should unify if he beat Tio. If you
Hey
beat him.
man, we think alike, man. I don't think that these fighters should be having these meaningless fights. That's a meaningless fight to me.
Yeah,
Him
like
fighting.
what you
Yeah.
proving out of fighting that bitch nigga?
Yeah, I'm like, why did
the
Lamont Roach fight?
nigga already did some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, I'm like, why
why
did Lamont Roach fight Pitbull? Like, of all people, like, why would you fight him, man?
Money. It was money.
But they trying to get out of the
He
rematch,
wanted
man.
to
That's
be
what they trying to do, man. The fix was in.
he wanted to be the first person to stop Pitbull, and he wanted to show that he could beat him and
But that was a
knock him
good
out.
fight, man. I'm not complaining. That was a good fight.
Unless he was coming,
didn't get the job done.
his approach. Maybe his approach was like, he think Tank might try to fight Pitbull, so he wanted to knock Pitbull out the way
knock
or something
Pitbull
like
out
that.
in front of the
That's how
world.
I was looking at Devin trying to fight Rolly Romero, because I knew Ryan was going to try to get out of that. If he beat Barrios, he gonna try to fight Rolly Romero. He ain't gonna try to fight Devin. So if
Who,
Devin
Ryan?
would have fought, yeah, Ryan.
Nah, Turkey's gonna put that money up for that rematch.
Asta Ryan.
It's Turkey's gonna make that fight at the end of the year. Ryan wins, it'll be Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
I don't know. Ryan showing that
fight,
duck energy, bro. The duck energy.
bro, $20-30 million. That's what that fight is gonna come in.
Because I think Ryan know that if he fight, in Riyadh, they ain't letting you cheat or do none of that stuff, man. You gonna get tested and all that. He gonna have 0 nanograms in his system. He ain't trying to have 0 nanograms.
That had nothing to do with
He
that.
don't want 0 there. It did. That's why he lost the Rolly. I'm talking about him losing the Rolly. You can say it didn't have nothing to do with him beating Devin. Well, let's go to Rolly then.
Ain't nobody in the world of performance you're gonna have, bro. I need some.
What about Rolly then? How you explain that? How you explain Rolly?
You know what I compared that Devin and Ryan fight? I compared that to T.O. and Kambosos. Devin tried to walk up in there, and he got what he had. T.O. tried to walk in there on Kambosos, and he got what he got. It was just like a.
Devin wasn't trying to walk up in nowhere. He got caught out. He got countered off a jab, bro. He threw a jab. He wasn't going in nowhere. He threw a jab.
He got caught in the first 10 seconds.
He was you fool ass. Step to a bigger guy like that ever. He always wait for him. He always wait. He's patient. He wasn't patient. He thought he was just gonna beat him up.
Accusations. These are false accusations. And
it's sort of like the Ivan Drago fight, That's what it was really like. Ivan Drago versus who was the black guy that fought Rocky?
Oh, yeah.
Apollo
Creed. Ryan
Apollo.
had the same stuff Ivan Drago had in the movie.
He sure did.
I'm curious to know what was Shakur's remedy to fix his broken hand after the Cepeda fight.
He didn't fix it.
He talked to Floyd. Remember, Floyd gave him a remedy, bro.
I know he had a specific treatment that they did, that they injected some shit to probably help the healing process.
I don't think
TBE put him on game, bro. That's what
I don't think it's good for him, but I don't think he doing something the way he punch. You know what I'm saying? He ain't punching like I normally punch.
I think his hands are still hurt, but he can't.
He just said something about that. He said it's definitely good. He said it's been working so
on the
far.
remedy, I'm good. I'm good.
No
I'm one of them guys. I adjust. I'm not gonna keep
this.
doing the same things over and over and over.
His hands can't
I
get
found
better,
a great
guys.
remedy, and I ain't been having no problems.
This is the first time. This is the first time
you
ever
could
said
be
that.
right. He said he ain't doing the same thing over and over and over again. So maybe he is talking about switching the way he punch and whatnot. Maybe
There's
it's
a remedy. Yeah.
The guy, no, he just doesn't want to make mention of it because he has a fight coming up. That was a dumb question. He's not gonna be like, "Oh,
How
yeah."
the hell you gonna tell that man what he's saying?
Earth man, you fool ass Earth man.
He ain't gonna come out and say, "Yeah, they're still a little brittle, but I'm going through."
I'm going to fight. Everybody bet on me. My hand's broken. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that, man.
That's exactly how he's supposed to answer that question. I'm good. Let's go to another question.
No, he said he found a remedy, man. He went a little bit too deep for you to just say that.
But Fly, if you go to Shakur's, when they asked him when he was on Ariana's show 2 times, that man pressed him about his hands, and he ducked and everything. Didn't want to answer. He didn't want to say nothing about him.
How long ago was that? That was like a couple months ago.
That was about 5 months ago or so. And
he found a remedy now.
And then there was a fighter who was ringside on the zone card, and they asked him again, and that's the reason why this fight got delayed. It was supposed to happen in December, This fight got pushed to now because he wanted to make sure his hands were healed up. So we don't know how good his hands are until he gets tested again, because he did jack up his hands versus Zepeda.
Yeah.
So we'll
I mean,
see.
hopefully it comes through for him that night. Just needs to come through for a 36.
He was gonna put an elbow when he throws in punches, bro. He's gonna make sure he jacks up his hands.
Shakur's gonna win on Saturday. I'm not really worried about it that much.
Hey, so what y'all think about what Tio said about him not, him being, I mean, somebody said that he don't have no power.
Who, Shakur?
Yeah, Shakur. And
you don't need power to win the fight.
And all of that.
I don't think.
Who cares?
I don't think.
You don't really need power to win the fight.
I don't think not one fighter that Shakur ever fought said he had no power.
Well, I'm thinking about the fact that he moving up in weight. I'm wondering if that's going to give him a little more oomph behind his punches or whatnot.
Shakur is a natural 135 pounder.
That might make him slower. That might make him hit harder. That's the whole thing that we like about this shit. You know what I'm saying? That he going up there to fight Tio at a weight class he never been at, and we'll see. You know what I'm saying?
But it's definitely not gonna come down to how hard he punched. It's all tactical and skillful.
And also, historically speaking, the power punchers always lose to pure boxers anyway. So, like, I don't know why people care about power so much. Like, history always shows that the power puncher always loses to a pure boxer. With all the power he got, he always loses to a boxer. So
always.
Hey, Ray, always. You back, Ray?
Most times.
Always.
Ray, you up here, Ray?
I know we just saw Andy Cruz lose to Mortala most times.
I don't think Ray here. No, but I think we might see a different Shakur, up at 140, him being able to keep a little more weight on and everything. We might see you never know, man. We might see more power show up,
We're gonna see Sugar Shakur.
Once Tio figures out this distance and breaks through, it's gonna be game over for Shakur.
Who established the ring though? Like
once he times that bunny hop defense that you guys want to call it, special defense of just jumping back like you're playing it. Once he gets that timed out, then we're gonna see what Shakur about.
HLD. The thing about it is that I like about Shakur, I don't really know about that Tio is doing this, but he could though. I think is that Shakur know how to adjust too. So once he find that out, Shakur probably be already on to the next move and doing something else.
Yeah, but then maybe Shakur's gonna have to do something that he doesn't do normally.
That's what I like about elite fighters. You know what I'm saying?
They know. Hey, y'all keep cooking. I'll be right back.
But you're gonna have to see Shakur do something that we haven't seen him be doing because he's been fighting the same way every time.
What you mean something they don't do? You seen him do something different with De La Santos fight. You seen him do something different.
Don't even bring up that fight.
Wait, I'm saying you seen him do something with that fight. You seen him do something with Zepeda fight, and you see him do something with the Artem fight. So what you mean by you seen him do
the Artem fight? The Artem fight.
So you seen him fight different with the Jamel Hearn fight. So you act like he got one style. You seen him fight different 4 or 5 different times.
He does have one style. Bunny hop back, and that's it.
All right. But he didn't do that with He didn't do that with.
Like he got one style because of his defense, but he'll walk off on guys. Like he didn't really walk off on Zepeda, which I was surprised. Zepeda wouldn't let him get off the hook, and I don't think.
Shakur he started in the 8th, 9th, 10th round.
He started to walk off on him, and he did. He started. If you look at the box, Zepeda averaged over 30-some punches per round. He ain't averaged none of that shit with Shakur. I think the highest he did average was 1 round. I think like 30. Then the rest was in the 20s and under the 20s. So when people start to walk him off,
so when people be saying that crazy stuff right here, like that he only got one style, that don't even make sense.
The thing
you seen him fight different 5 different times in the ring. You seen him fight different against Jamel Hearn. You seen him fight different against De La Santos.
The way he fought Jamel Hearn is the way he fought Artem, and it's the way he fought Padley.
He walked down Padley. He stayed in Padley's face all day. He ain't back.
I would hope so against the electrician. Damn. Do something different because he even got booed in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Come on now. This guy is really he's great. He's a savant at that distance. That's what he's a real savant at. And I give him that.
No, I give him that too. My only thing is he gonna try to stand there with T.O. how he did with Cepeda?
No, hell no.
And if he does try to move all day, will he get tired?
If you look at the Artem fight, round 6, 9, and up, bro, Artem was catching dude, bro. He was putting some leather on him.
But you know the thing about that HLD, once again, around them weight rounds, guess what Shakur tried to do? Please the fans and knock him down, knock him out. And that's what he was saying throughout the whole fight. I got him, I can knock him out. And his uncle was saying, man, it's gonna come to you. Just stop trying to rush it. So when you speak on stuff like that, speak on the other
Wiley, I watched that fight like a million times, bro, because I've been studying to see what the hell is gonna be different in this fight. And yeah, he was telling bro, he was arguing back and forth with Wiley in that fight.
Yeah, he tried, but you know, and I know he tried to get the knockout. He tried to do something that Frank Martin did.
He can't knock nobody out, man. He ain't gonna do none of that.
All right,
he ain't gonna do none of that.
I guess T.O. is a knockout artist too.
No, but T.O.'s got more pop. T.O.'s got more pop.
I think T.O.
You don't have to be a knockout artist to command respect with them punches, bro.
T.O. got a lot of pop, but niggas don't respect him. They walk forward on him when he fights.
They don't. No, when T.O. gets that pop, they on their back foot.
Barbosa wasn't on his back foot.
Oh, he wasn't?
Yeah, go and look at that fight. He wasn't on his back foot.
They traded. Yeah. They traded. They both.
Yeah, they was traded.
They
was traded. I guess that pop was too much. When he fought on Claggett, whatever, he wasn't on his back foot.
No, he was no. And that fight, T.O. fought mano a mano with that guy.
What you talking about? All this power that your man got, nigga. I seen him get hit. I seen him hit Claggett a million times, and Claggett still walking. Where the power was at? I bet you Shakur was hitting him and fighting him like that. I bet you Claggett would have kept his hands in his pocket. Wouldn't even do that many punches.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't, because he didn't do what he did exact. That was the exact same thing that Cepeda did with Shakur. The exact same thing. The exact same thing.
I'm right, man. He know I'm right.
Right on what? When Cepeda landed 200,
nigga, you know I'm right.
When Cepeda landed on the defensive box 272 times.
It's like that because when Shakur hits you, you usually don't see it coming. Like, it's so fast that it makes you not want to really throw that much. But like T.O., you might see it coming and it just hurts. So
Barbosa kept his hands in his pockets after he started getting wildly whopped on, bro. What are you talking about?
Man, Barbosa was walking that.
Barbosa kept his hand. He was hesitant to throw a punch.
No.
Hesitant.
T.O. looked real good. T.O. looked real good in that fight.
Real good.
He looked real good in that fight, right?
T.O. looked better against that number one contender than the number one contender Shakur faced.
But HLD trying to make it seem like that he got so much pop that he
power,
that he had Barbosa on the back foot, scared to throw punches. Nah,
he
man.
was scared to throw punches.
Barbosa was in that nigga face just like he was in.
Bro, he was scared to throw punches. You damn right he was.
Man, he was in his face. He was in the face, just like he was in
bro. Just like Sandor Martin had to get on his back because of the power. Just like Jermaine Ortiz had to get on his back because of the power. Just like you saw 175-pound Josh Taylor. He was all drunk all over that floor in that fight. Why?
HLD.
What's up?
Hey, don't you hate when they say that Jermaine Ortiz won that fight? I hate that shit.
I don't hate it. I just think it's goofy because the hate is so real for T.O. that they'll say any stupid shit.
Hey, now with that fight, right? I was with my man, right? We was looking at that fight, and he don't be on these panels and all that stuff. He don't even get into all the boxers talk. He just knows certain fighters, right? When he was looking at that fight, he kept saying, "Man, T.O. won." He kept saying T.O. won. Then he seen that he had the belt. He's like, T.O. won. And me personally, I was like, nah, he won. He said the nigga ain't even do nothing. The nigga ran the whole fight. The nigga was tapping him and keep moving. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it could have went either way, but
Jermaine Ortiz ran.
I have to give it to
what I would give to Ortiz was he had the first half of that formula figured out to what he had to do, but he didn't make him pay.
He didn't ever stop. He
didn't make him pay, man. And that's you have to. Had he made him pay, give me another extra 30%, then maybe there would have been a
close fight. A close fight, yeah.
But because he didn't do that,
it didn't look close at all.
It didn't, man. No. I mean, shit. The same thing happened with Sandor Martin. Regardless of the fact of You have to make them pay.
Make them pay. Make them pay. I agree.
You know,
I
and
agree.
so we've seen all these close fights as we want to say that, or they want to say out there. But guess what? Shakur can't do the same shit. He's gonna have to make them pay.
You gotta make them pay.
What you mean he can't do the same shit?
He can't do the same shit that Ortiz did and Sandor Martin did, and because you're not gonna walk away with a win.
Oh, okay.
You gotta, we just saw this Saturday, didn't we? Just see what Andy Cruz did with Murataya. Yo, you gotta put it on him, bro. Because if he fights like, you're not gonna beat the champion. You're not gonna beat the champion. And Andy Cruz was fighting. He was fighting well. I can't, bro. It was a competitive fight, close fight. But that is not good enough to beat the champion, especially on your back foot all damn night. So if Shakur does the same game plan, it'll be his first loss.
Shakur got a. Shakur, if he's in shape, he'll be all right. If he can walk T.O. off, then he'll be all right. But if he starts like, if T.O. pushes the pace so much to where Shakur has to stop, now he's in trouble. But if he's in good shape and he can walk him off, he'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about whatever game plan works well. I feel like I'm gonna continue saying this. I feel like only type of fighter that could beat Shakur for real is like a Cepeda with skill and power type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only. I feel like if you boxing with Shakur, even though T.O. got good IQ too, you know what I'm saying? He definitely got good IQ. I feel like if you give him enough time to figure you out and all that stuff, and I feel like it's gonna be hard. I feel like it's gonna be really hard. But I feel like if he come in and make it a Cepeda and being more smarter type of
emphatic pace,
a smarter type of fighter, I feel like that might give Shakur some troubles.
But you know what? Well, fight, if Shakur beats Tio and then goes back to fight Mortala and wins that,
that's
he'll be unified 135.
But make no mistake,
at 140, he'll be top 3 pound for pound.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that would be
for either or.
Like I think the fact that Mortala is open for that fight, I think that's the only other hard fight for Shakur at 135. I don't think
at first.
Else.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was thinking like, man, hey, T.O. can box with Shakur, and I think to a minimum now, it's like he better off just pushing a crazy pace, like all on Shakur like Cepeda, and making Shakur have to stop and make him respect what you know what I mean. Make T.O. respect him. But if he just stands in the middle of the ring, Shakur is sharp, and he gonna make it look good. I think
he expected it to be sort of like how he did with Lomachenko, like use his speed to sort of like deter Shakur, his speed and power.
But it could be like that, and that's what. And I ain't gonna say Shakur will keep his hands down and all that stuff, but he could fight like that. I feel like T.O. I don't know if T.O. probably trying to get in Shakur head, but he gave him hints like, nigga, don't hold on to me when I throw these punches, man. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, get off, you know I'm talking about HLD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know nothing.
I'm talking about with T.O. Hey, just make sure your ass back on, because you was the same nigga screaming out Canelo was gonna beat Crawford.
T.O. got to take it to another gear against Shakur, man. He got it. But he looked so good in his last fight. So I mean,
I think round 1 is really pinnacle.
It's very fight. You got to do something.
You got to know who's gonna win that.
Who's got to set the
man? T.O. said he's slow, bro. He's real slow.
Yeah.
He's saying he's slow, for the fact is that he doesn't really believe that this weight is good for him, and he does look slow.
And it's
no. He been saying that shit for over a year now. He said that shit on camera.
Yeah, because 135 is his third weight class. He sees that he doesn't look as fast and as slick as he did at 126.
And I heard an interview that he had done recently where he talked about people are going to see my power. They talk a lot about my defense, but they're going to see my power in this fight against Teofimo.
Shakur is slow. He's slow. I seen him at lightweight. I seen only highlights of his last fight with Cepeda, and he's slow.
He's really slow. There's nothing more to it than that.
Man, that
It
nigga
looks
got a
like he's
big
struggling
ass.
to make that weight though.
That nigga got that
That looks
nigga
like a
got
whole
a
different
big ass
person.
nose, man. I hope
You know,
Shakur,
Teal said
y'all
the
remember
same
big
thing when
ass
they
nose.
were on Top Ring. You don't remember when they did that interview? They were both on the commentary table and they were side by side each other when they were kind of like announcing this fight back in, I don't know, it was right before the Zepeda fight, I think it was. And he said the same thing. He was saying, bro, you were better when you were younger. He told him to his face that time.
People
Yeah,
swear
nah. One thing I can say that's and a lot of people say it's kind of crazy that you say that T.O. cherry picked that fight, but I feel like T.O. ducked Devin, and I feel like T.O. ducked a few niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
he definitely did.
And I think that
he ducked when he's got two pound for pound fighters on his resume.
I think that he's picking Shakur because all these reasons why he feel like that he's a nigga moving up. He's slow. He keeps saying that shit. He been saying that shit for years now, for like over a year and a half now. He said that on Cameron channel, and it was it's a couple shit that he just keeps saying, and I feel like that he really believes that Shakur ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I wish I had that clip, man. He said if he beat Shakur, then he should be able to beat Devin.
That sound like some Keyshawn Davis type of shit.
Yo, he ducking. He just admitting that he admitting it without saying that he been ducking Devin all this time, man. It's something about the matchup between him and Devin that he feel like he can't win, bro. That's why he went through all those different crazy measures at 135 to duck Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying?
What measures was that? He beat Lomachenko, he fought Amanda in Kambosos, then he left to 140.
Because somebody put out a recording of him saying, "Hey, look, they put out a recording of him saying that his whole look, it's a video out with him talking about his whole plan, talking about Devin Haney is never going to be undisputed." Because after the Kambosos fight, he gonna drop all the belts and run up to 140, and Devin Haney ain't gonna be able to gather all the belts. He said that. He was ducking. He never planned to fight Devin.
Because he was an email champion.
He didn't know he was gonna lose to Kambosos.
There was nothing on the table gaining of fighting Devin Haney as an
Devin had
champion.
the belt. What you talking about? Devin had the WBC belt.
Bro, he had an email belt, man. I got the video. I got the video.
Hey, Fly. HLD playing dumb like Bill Haney wasn't on Punch Drunk channel, asking that T.O. why he didn't take the fight, why he back out of the fight. Oh, you don't remember that?
What fight? Now go ahead. Lay out your game.
Oh, you don't remember
requested. Canelo requested. So we sent out a vote and we analyzed his history.
Ooh, Canelo and Lomachenko requested?
Absolutely.
Ooh, you just made headlines.
Lomachenko.
You just made headlines.
Lomachenko, top rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request.
Okay, now let's talk to the matter. Define the franchise belt. Can you define it?
The franchise is not a belt. It's not a championship. It's
no
different. That nigga.
You ain't got to go nowhere else to find it. Devin had the belt, bro. He knew he had the franchise belt, and he knew Devin had the real belt, and so that's why he was trying to duck Devin.
Belt. It became the regular belt, just like the Super WBO.
Hey man, what we just heard Suleiman said, that's when we talking about at this time right here. Before all he tried to switch it up and all of that. Mauricio Suleiman said it's not a championship, it's not a belt. That's when Lomachenko had it. That's when Loma had it. He beat Loma, and he revealed his plan that he planned to duck Devin Haney the whole time. He said Devin Haney never gonna be undisputed because you about to drop all them belts.
Let me get you the video of Bill Haney and Mauricio Suleiman when Mauricio Suleiman cooked them, and not only that, he himself knew that when they were in that tournament. They stayed in that tournament because they knew they were going to get elevated because they already knew before the tournament that Lomachenko was going to become franchise. That's why Tio left that tournament.
Tio left it because Devin was in it.
Bro,
he ducked Devin again. He ducked Devin again right there.
Devin Haney was no champion.
All right, let me get you
this. Hold on.
Let me clarify something. I'm glad I'm back at right at the point of cooking this guy again.
You cannot cook me, Ray. You always use butter every time, bro.
Listen. I'm about to serve buffet. Listen, real quick. Listen. Teofimo Lopez is on the record of stating in that same in an interview at the same time he was in the tournament is why he left the tournament, right? He said Devin Haney would never get an opportunity at a belt. He said,
what tournament are you talking
listen,
about?
hold on, listen. He's the WBC tournament for the WBC championship. He said, they're not giving him an opportunity for the belt. Everybody's he said everybody's against him. He'll never be champion. Nobody likes him, basically, is what he was saying, right?
Now you lying.
Bob Arum, what? Do I can go pull up the video.
Yo, he gonna make me pull that video up, bro. He said that on video.
Bro, he doing video saying this, bro. Hold on.
You cannot.
Now look, and it's funny because I was coming back to support
with the franchise belt. There's no mandatories in there. Bill Haney,
man, you fool ass Earth man. Listen,
they already knew that with Lomachenko being elevated, you will never have the opportunity to make a mandatory fight versus him.
Okay, so the winner of that tournament was supposed to get a chance to fight Lomachenko.
No, lie.
Yes, it was because Lomachenko didn't have the belt yet. Franchise belt wasn't out yet.
Here's Bill Haney knowing Bill Haney himself will tell you out of his own mouth.
I don't care what Bill said.
There was no franchise belt. Like you said,
exactly. There was no franchise belt yet.
Bill Haney himself even said it with Mauricio Suleiman. Here, let me pull this.
Oh my God! Listen, bro. What did Bob Arum say?
Given to elite, unique fighters who carry.
Yeah, that's the process for every Super Bowl.
Define the franchise belt. Can you define it?
The franchise is not a belt. It's not a championship. It's a designation given to elite, unique fighters.
Yeah, just like any other Super Bowl.
That's it, bro. That's the president.
But that's just
of the
like any other
WBC,
Super Bowl,
bro.
How did Mayweather get the Super Bowl with the WBO?
It wasn't the same as the Super Belt.
It's the same thing. You got to petition
Super
to get
a whole
it.
different thing.
You got to petition to get it.
No, the WBO Super Belt is a whole different thing. That's just
the same
that's
thing,
just a
guys.
chance to move up.
Let me ask you this, HMB.
It's a chance to move up, and that's what the WBC tried to do. They try to make it so you can move up. That's what they did with that belt.
Hold on.
Same thing you could do with the Super Belt, and then you go to the next one up and become the
the WBA Super is different.
That's only the WBO. But anyway, let's get back to this, right? Why did Bob Arum double down on this statement and say? Why did he say Devin Haney signed with the wrong promoter? And the same day at the WBC convention, the reason why Teofimo was not going to fight Devin Haney.
What convention you talking about? Making shit up now.
Okay. I make shit up like you do, bro. You're right. Actually, no, I don't, because you be making shit up. I don't. I just got facts.
Bro.
I think you're talking about that 4-way tournament with T.O., Abdulaev, and Devin Haney, and I forgot who the last person was.
Antonio Moran.
Yeah, Antonio Moran and T.O. ran.
HLD.
T.O. left the tournament.
And he fought who? And he went to fight who?
Richard Comey, so he can get the belt. So he can get the belt. So he can run away from Devin.
So that he could then go unify with Lomachenko.
Yeah, he knew that. He knew they tried to go around Devin, both of them, because they knew he couldn't win in that tournament.
Nobody was scared of no 20-year-old Devin Haney. Are you kidding me?
Bro. Listen, let me tell you something. Teofimo was supposed to fight Abdulaev, right? Who was the interim champion or silver belt champion at the time. Devin Haney fought and just murdered. Let me not say that word on the internet. He just knocked the heck out of Moran, right? So he had won his fight. The next fight was Abdulaev and T.O. T.O. ducked out of that fight, and he disgustingly talked about how Devin Haney was not going to get a chance at the title. He literally interviewed about Devin.
He was not. Because with the WBC belt, you cannot mandate a fight versus the franchise champion. That's why
there was no franchise champion. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, he trying to mix it up. It wasn't no franchise champion until Loma decided to duck.
Bill Haney already knew that Lomachenko before that tournament. He already knew that Lomachenko was going to be elevated. Everybody knew.
Damn, Bill,
he didn't get elevated, man. He didn't get elevated.
Two-time Olympic champions.
How did you choose Lomachenko?
I did not choose him.
They saw that he was worthy of it and got elevated.
No, he just said it. He said he did not choose him. Listen.
How did you choose Lomachenko? Because
I did not choose him. He requested. Canelo requested.
There you go, right there.
So slow
There
this
you go,
down.
right
So
there. There's
let's slow
nothing
this
more you
down.
can say from that,
Let's
bro.
slow this.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no.
Can I be a franchise champion? Okay, let's see if you meet the parameters to become a franchise champion. Then they go through the whole process, right?
My God.
And once they go, then they say, okay, we approve that you are worthy of this. It's no different than when Tio went to 140 and became the Super WBO champion. He had to position and had to go through the whole thing.
The franchise belt did not exist at the time, bro.
Yes,
I
it
don't know
did.
why
You keep trying to reach for the franchise belt. That was before the franchise. Listen, man. The
Because I already
tournament
had it.
happened.
It already
The
existed.
tournament happened while Lomachenko had the actual WBC belt. So no franchise belt wasn't in play. You keep trying to reach out for the franchise to save you, but that wasn't that didn't even exist in that division at the time of the tournament.
Well, no,
At the time of the tournament, there was no franchise belt.
It was already petitioned for, and it was to be announced in the October convention.
Listening to T.O. duck Devin Haney just recently, so I don't know why he's saying that shit.
Well, no,
man.
that is the only time you can say.
Yeah.
Because the money wasn't there, though.
You was
because
over
the
there
money
too,
wasn't
man.
there, though.
You was over there too.
The money wasn't there,
when Bill ran down on him after he beat Josh Taylor, what'd he say? What'd he ask for? Something crazy like 20 million or something? What did he say?
Tio never said no 20 million.
When Bill Haney ran down on T.O. and his dad said what 20 million or something crazy like that.
So now the dad is the commander-in-chief of the team?
Ray, you know what I'm talking about, Ray? Right after the Josh Taylor fight. And when Bill Haney ran down on him.
Let me ask you
he
this.
Said,
So when the
us
WBO,
next. Devin versus T.O. next.
So when the WBO put out and asked Devin Haney, are you going to move up and challenge to be on the #1 spot versus Teofimo Lopez or not? Why didn't
that was a lie, bro.
Oh, is it a lie?
You talking about when Devin and Shakur
when Devin decided to fight Regis Prograis,
hold on, you talking about
okay.
So you talking about when Devin and Shakur was in play with that 25% thing? It was a few options that Devin had. He could have stayed there and fight Shakur, or he could have moved up and fight. He was already in negotiations to move up and fight Regis Prograis. And there was another option because your guy Tio was retired. And so there was his belt was going to be vacant. The WBO was going to be vacant for him to Devin had and they was going to put him. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish because I'm gonna tell it all the way. I'm gonna give you all the context and everything.
Wrong.
So Devin had a choice also to fight Barboza for T.O.'s vacant belt. For T.O.'s vacant belt, right?
If it was going to be vacant.
Hold on.
Because they gave T.O. a deadline of that
hold on. Let me finish. And then you can rebuttal it or whatever. If I'm telling a lie, you think. So the WBO was vacant because T.O. was claiming his retirement, faking it, whatever. T.O. had 2 weeks to respond.
He was put in recess, by the way.
He had to that Friday.
He was put in and they gave him a time. They gave him a time limit. You know, they
gave both of them a time limit.
Yeah. Okay, so listen. Okay, so I'm getting to that. So they gave Devin an ultimatum too to do any of those things, and they gave him a deadline of a week. Devin Haney filed for extension because he wanted to know what T.O. was going to do. So because he didn't want to fight Barboza for a vacant belt, he would rather fight Regis Prograis. But if T.O. was coming back, he would rather fight T.O. because T.O. was lineal and because he was lineal and had the other, but they didn't give him the extension. They told him he had to decide before T.O. decided. And so as soon as Devin decided that he was going to go the Regis route, then T.O. jumped out and said, I'm coming back. Ain't nobody taking my belt and started
on that Friday same night, T.O.
Devin already came out and made a statement.
President Pacovar said, put it out. Tio has decided that he will not be retiring. And he
After
will defend his
Devin
belt.
already made
No,
his
that was on
decision,
that
though.
Friday. That was on that Friday. Because they
Yeah,
both
but it
had
was
the
after
deadline.
Devin made his decision. When he heard Devin
No,
made
he
his
didn't.
decision, then
No,
he
that
came out
fight,
and said, "Nobody ain't taking my belt. I'm coming back. I'm
that
defending my
fight with
belt." After Devin had
Regis
already
Prograis,
went the
that
Regis
Regis
direction.
Prograis did not get officially announced until like 3 months later. What are we
No, it
talking
didn't.
about?
What do you know? It didn't.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
It was already starting to question if he was going to have to back
No,
out
the
and fight
fight-
somebody else because Devin Haney did not confirm whether they're going to do it or not.
They didn't give him. They didn't let him do the
fight was already
extension. When he
made.
filed for the
You know what
extension,
Devin Haney
they said
actually
no.
did? That same night?
They
That
said
same
no,
night?
and he had to come out and say that he was going to fight Regis, and then Tio came out because
No,
Tio had more time.
Cat.
Devin Haney filed the extension because he wanted to see what Tio was going to do, and they said no,
And
so
they-
they made Devin choose first.
So
And
Tio
then
made
Tio
it.
jumped out
It
and
was-
said,
it
after
was on
he
the
heard
same
Devin
night.
after
It
he
was
heard
on-
Devin chose Regis Prograis, then he jumped out talking about, oh, he ain't getting my belt. Ain't nobody taking my belt. Come on, bro. You had to wait. Come on, you had to wait for him to choose first.
They had to give out that decision by. And Tio came out and said it, and all Devin Haney had to say, gang, let's do this. But guess what Devin Haney did? He faked that damn arrest that he had that same weekend. Remember that?
No, Devin had to email
Remember the gun charge, that fake gun charge?
No,
and he
Devin
got
had to
arrested?
Devin had to email them and let them know that what his decision was going to be. So after he made his decision and it came public, then Tio hopped out. I hopped out the woodworks and tried to poke his chest out
Yeah,
and pretend like Devin was scared of
our
him.
ruling stands that Team Haney must confirm their decision in writing no later than today, July 12th. Tio came out. I'm going to stay. Devin, you want to get this belt? Come get it from me. All he had to do is tell Paco Valcel, we gang. That's it.
No, Tio came out after Devin had already
That's
sent
a
the
lie.
email, bro.
That's a lie. Don't say that.
Earth man.
Well, this fool. Well, it's an even bigger problem at hand because when I don't know if y'all noticed, but when Shakur fought Cepeda, man, one of them scorecards was real bad. They had Shakur winning every round, and then another guy had it 115, 113. Y'all think Shakur got
I saw Shakur
they
beating most of them
Shakur
rounds.
this fight?
I thought Cepeda won at least 4 rounds.
I thought he won 5.
Okay, I give him 4.
Because Shakur just kept
clear rounds, or y'all talking about like a swing round?
No, they were clear. To me,
you got to give him at least one swing round, Cepeda. I mean,
but I think the only round I probably might give to is the round that they said that Shakur got dropped or whatever when they try to say that
I give the 8th round and I want to say the round that Shakur supposedly got hit on the corner. He was hurt.
Round 2?
I gave.
That was round 2.
But you got even Shakur doing good work in the beginning. And then stopping and getting caught with 6 punches and it was a closer fight. That's all I'm saying. And I just felt like I don't know what they gonna do in the Tio fight. Tio really got it stacked against him.
Well, FaZe, I'm glad you mentioned that because the one thing that
it wasn't that close. Why did y'all think that was a close fight?
I
thought it was pretty close.
What fight you thought was close?
What? I don't know what FaZe talking about, but that wasn't no close.
I mean,
I don't think it was close. I thought it was at least 4 rounds for Cepeda, but that no doubt that Shakur
I'm
win
not
that
saying
fight.
razor thin, but I'm saying closer than winning every round.
I don't think he had any clear rounds.
A close fight is Andy Cruz and Murray Tyler, shit like that. And
that's the thing. But that's the thing, bro.
That was nowhere near like a Cepeda and Shakur fight.
But the thing is, just like the Raymond Morataya fight, they had it 118 to 110.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
One did at 118 110.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Why?
So who they gonna be in a favor for then?
Shakur, because
why would they be? Wait. Why would they be in a favor for Shakur?
Because he got the machine behind him more than Tio do.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Hey, wait. I thought Andy had the machine behind more than Murray Tyler did. Andy with Eddie Hearn. Andy with Eddie Hearn. Turkey the one that said Cruz and Murray Tyler. I heard him say that. So how?
Turkey has not had nothing to do with that fight.
I'm saying I done heard Turkey say Andy and Muratati wanted to make that fight, and Eddie is behind. Eddie is with Andy Cruz. So
I
if
haven't
anything,
heard. I haven't heard any
man,
of
if anything, the machine was behind Eddie Hearn and them when it was 18-10.
I didn't hear any of that, but I do know for a fact.
Am I saying, hey, Boss Hager, I'm saying something crazy?
I never heard that. I never heard Turkey mention any of those guys.
If anything, Eddie Hearn was a matchroom. That was a matchroom fight.
Yeah.
Andy Cruz is a matchroom fighter. So how the hell Tyler was up on 118 to 110?
Well, look,
and Tyler's a top ranked fighter, same as Tio.
Hey, Rich, you got that one. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this: you never know how they gonna swing it. You know what I mean? We think it's close. If somebody got it like
the
that.
One thing about the machine, because I'm even having trouble because I'm trying to land in New York for this fight, and there's no confirmation. Look, they withheld the public from the first press conference, and they're withholding it again now for this week, which is bullshit because they don't want. My man, let me finish speaking. They don't want the Teal fans of New York to take over that press conference. They don't want that shit. That is the reason, because there's no reason that a pay-per-view fight. There's no reason that a pay-per-view fight has been so underwhelmed with no fucking motion to make this fucking a big fight. There's zero great promotion. It's been all fucking throttled. It's been throttled.
It do got motion though.
Like, no. It got motion for us hardcores who are spending the money.
No.
Motherfuckers like me who's spending
You've
money.
been talking this whole time. Hold on. It do got motion. Do you see?
You got tickets?
Do you see the views? Do you see the views of their promotion? Like when they doing it's like 500,000 views.
Bro, there's no fucking
on
big
videos
promotion for a pay-per-view fight on this shit.
HLD, what you mean?
They getting traction.
HLD.
There is no promotion for this fight.
HLD.
It is though.
Wait, hold on. HLD, what do you mean by
where's the camera following this crew?
Hold on. Let Rich ask you his question.
Hey, what do you mean by they not letting the doors open on Friday? That's what you're talking about?
The press conference, the no grand arrivals?
Oh, they not letting nobody in there?
No, just like they did in the first one.
Ain't you on the team? Shouldn't you get in there with Punch? You should get in there, right? I don't know why you
nobody ever said that I was ever any team, man.
HLD. I don't know how that's the case when you probably could, man. That medicine.
You're diverting from the point that they are trying to quench the fans. There's a reason why Shakur had to buy 300 tickets. There's a reason why they got a butts for Keyshawn, because they're trying to
300 tickets ain't a lot though, bro.
But 300 people cheering your name is better than none.
For the kids, he did that multiple times.
Bro, get out of here with that. Oh my heart,
Rich, how many times? Rich,
no, they doing the Democrats are doing in Minnesota.
How many times? How many times Shakur done bought tickets for the kids?
He done did a few fights.
That's what I'm saying. He do that almost every fight.
HLD, the thing I'm saying to you is this, man. Madison Square Garden is so wide open, man. You probably can sneak inside that motherfucker, man.
No, you ain't.
You don't think so?
He trying to get him locked up.
No, you ain't. But but if you want to go and try, man, you want to go and try, man.
Nah, you got HLD. I promise you. I go inside that Penn. That's what's that Penn Station? I go inside this station almost every day, man. I use the bathroom and shit like that. It's so easy to move around in there. So I feel like you probably could just walk in, man.
Hey, man, you feel like it. I feel like you should be there, man.
You feel like you should get locked up.
I feel like you should be there.
What's up?
Hey, two security guards gonna grab Rich by each shoulder. Hey, two security guards gonna grab Rich by each shoulder.
They're gonna grab him. I'm an American citizen. I'm an American citizen, bro. Don't
carry his ass out right outside.
Hey, you know what the problem is with this fight, though? It's no storyline. That's the issue.
That's my part. That's what I'm saying.
No.
The machine
it kind of came out of nowhere.
It's not on the promotional company. It's they don't have a rivalry, bro.
We're going to Shakur
Tio and Shakur are not fighters like Devin Haney. They're not fighters like Devin Haney and Tank that have a rivalry with anybody you put them in a fight with.
No, but Shakur and
hey,
Tio
that's what a
You just can't
production
do
crew
it.
is
Yeah,
for.
but they're doing their
all
own
these young guys be
promotions.
linked.
Shakur
And it
and
don't
Tio
help.
are got their Shakur and Tio are doing their own promotions too.
Yeah,
So
but it
Yeah,
it's
them
don't
not
them
help
two
like
have
that
been linked together for
it
a
don't
minute as
help that
well,
that.
Tio
That
don't
even in the
sell.
amateurs.
Tio don't sell at all. It don't that
Bro,
don't help either.
Tio outside of Ryan Garcia without having the
He don't
machine is the most
sell.
he's
He
the
don't
most
Feels
sell
like
sell.
you're
promoter of the
linking.
Bro,
game.
he don't sell.
This is first fight, not in the Hulu arena.
Let's not do that.
Let's
Let's
not
not do
do
that.
Now that's not true. This is
At
his
least
10th time now
Shakur.
at MSG.
At
This is
least
Teal's
Shakur
10th time at
sells.
MSG.
Bro, this is first headline, bro.
And that's not true either. He did
He
that
be
versus
fighting
Sandor
in the
Martin.
small room.
He did that versus Sandor. He did that versus Sandor Martin. And
And
guess
how
who's
many
been
seats
always
did he
on?
fill up?
And guess
How
who's
many
been on
seats
his
did he fill up?
undercard?
Hey,
Keyshawn
93
Davis.
ox,
How many seats he fill
93
up?
octane 67 said the weather
You
going to
must be a
affect the
Saints
ticket
fan. You worried
sales,
about
man.
ticket sales. Ticket sales are done.
It's gonna
No,
affect the
it
ticket
do
sales,
matter if you
man. The
talking about
weather.
this pay-per-view.
No, the sales are already done, bro. They're about like 85, 90% sold, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna sell because of Shakur.
60% of bro, ain't no Shakur fans can afford them
Shakur,
tickets, bro.
Shakur, what? Shakur,
You
Shakur
heard. You
sell.
heard.
Yo, where the
Shakur
fight at
sell.
though? Where the fight at?
MSG.
HL.
MSG.
Yeah, that's New York, right?
Yeah, my bad. That's
Yeah,
New
so
York.
New Jersey is real close to New York, man.
That's what
So
I'm
I think it's
saying.
gonna be both of them.
Nah, man. They walked out on his ass in his last fight in his hometown, bro. They ain't trying to pay no money.
He's
still
playing
Shakur,
$8
Shakur closer
hometown.
to Madison Square Garden than Teal would have been if he lived in Brooklyn, Bensonhurst, wherever he was from. That whack ass
New
version.
York don't even
Yo,
rock with
do New York
T.O.
even claim T.O., bro? Do they
No,
even
Hell
that's
claim
what I'm
no.
You
him?
saying.
damn
Not
right he
They be
does.
Florida.
like he from
You damn right
Honduras
he
or something.
does. Because
Florida.
every time you hear Tio and MSG, we only hear one name. I don't hear nobody ever mentioning them, but
No,
boo
we
Shakur.
hear him in the Hulu. We
Boo!
hear him in the Hulu arena.
Shakur got booed out of his own hometown, bro. What are you talking
He
about? They
sold
walked
more
out.
tickets
That
than
was in
T.O. though.
Vegas. That was in Vegas. What are you
No,
talking
that
about?
was in his hometown last fight
No,
with
that
Artem.
wasn't.
Hey,
That
y'all
was versus
smash the like
Artem.
button on the
Stop that
vertical
fucking
live, yo.
capping,
Smash the like
nigga. You
button. We
want me to
got
Look how
Dank in the
cap?
butthurt you
building.
guys get.
That
What's up,
nigga
He
ain't
Dank?
didn't
from no
fight.
fucking New York, nigga. Berlanga don't claim that nigga. Hitchens don't claim that nigga.
God
You gotta
damn.
Juice
claim
stole
it.
that
They don't
nigga.
gotta
He from
claim it.
Florida, nigga. Stop capping.
Yeah,
Nigga
that
not
means
from
that
fucking
old
New
boy's
York,
from
nigga.
Houston. That means that fucking old boy's from Houston then.
Then who?
Shakur from
Nah,
Houston then.
Are you
Shakur from New
retarded,
York City.
nigga?
T.O.
But who got the key to the city of New York? It sure ain't none of those fools you mentioned.
When T.O. got the keys to New York, nigga?
Bro, Tio got the key to New York 2 years ago.
They gave him the
I
key
When?
don't
to the
remember that
basement.
No,
shit.
They gave him the key to the
Tio was on
basement.
Cameron and Mason. I thought they was gonna press him a little bit harder, man. They should have pressed him, man. But I don't
HL,
know. I don't know if New York accepted him after all the
he's
antics
not
that he
from no
did.
Bro,
fucking New
New
York,
York is
nigga.
always Brooklyn
T.O.
is
Senior
always
is
gonna
from New
claim him.
York.
Always.
So why
Always.
none of the fighters don't claim that
Yeah.
nigga then?
Yeah.
Why they all say that nigga from Florida?
That nigga fought for
Bro,
Hold
they
on,
Florida.
say because the
HLD, where
Tony
you
is
from?
big, the help is
HLD,
big.
HLD, where you at? Where you from?
HLD from
I'm from
Boston or
around
some
the
shit.
block, bro.
Yeah,
That's all.
HLD from
That nigga
Connecticut.
from
He from
Massachusetts,
Connecticut.
man. Go
Look, you
have a
trying
seat,
to tell
nigga.
us that New York accept this guy, and you ain't even from there, bro. Come on.
HLD, I want to ask you this one question, man. Who you about to go up there with?
Me, myself, and I and the crew, man.
Nah, he gonna be with Punch.
He
That's
gonna
his
be with
boy.
Punch drunk,
Yeah,
nigga.
he on the team.
Fucking
I'm
clown.
telling you, he on the
Stop
team.
capping,
I'm gonna be
nigga.
He
with
on the
Punch.
team. Yeah,
And
you
that
we
nigga
Hey,
gonna
we
can't
see you
got
run
in
New
the
the
back
Yorkers in the
nigga.
row.
chat
Am I?
saying he ain't from here, man.
You carry
I'm
T.O.
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm
badass.
gonna be, I'm gonna be with Punch. I'll probably be with Mills, right? Who else? Who else? You guys gonna say? I'm
Yeah,
gonna be with?
the usual T.O. suspects. We know.
Punch
Are
Drunk is
you gonna
cool.
be there, Dank? Or you can't afford a ticket, Shakur.
Oh
Nigga,
man.
please, nigga.
All that got said, all that
Them
yeah, all
tickets,
that
them
yeah.
tickets ain't that high. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you can't afford it still. Damn.
You talking about
I
some damn
bet you can.
Are
$100
you even gonna
tickets?
pay for the fight? Hey,
Can
are
you
you
turn
even
on
gonna
your
pay for the
camera and
fight?
show $100, nigga?
Are you gonna even pay
Can
for
you
the
turn on
fight?
your camera and
Are
show
you gonna
$100?
even pay for the fight?
The aircraft carrier
I
from
don't carry
Florida. He
cash.
said he
I
ain't
keep
from
it in the bank.
Florida.
Hey,
Turn on the
hey.
camera and show $100,
T.O. from
nigga.
Honduras,
Ain't
bro. He
nobody
from
claiming him,
Honduras.
bro.
I
That
guarantee you
nigga
nobody gonna
T.O.
be cheering out Shakur. We know
Everybody
that.
disowning Tio, bro. bro. They disown him.
Yo, the only thing Jersey got
Everybody
is
like, yo, that
all of New
nigga ain't
York
from
City's
here. What y'all
garbage,
talking
bro.
about, man?
The only thing
man, y'all
New York
fuck-
got good for Jersey is all the trash we send them over there,
They
bro.
trying to send him back to
Nigga, you
Honduras,
not from
bro.
New York. Nigga, stop capping.
Yo, my man, that
You from fucking Massachusetts or some shit like that, nigga. Watch out.
Hold up, bro. Hold on. Now we talking about. Let's not talk about Jersey like that, bro. Because now that I know New York smell like piss, nigga, and I go up there all the time.
Ray Davis.
Wait, what you talking about? He talking about he
Ray,
not.
don't let him be fooled.
Hold on.
Don't let him fool you. He's
Yo,
not from New York.
HLD, you know where the garbage come from? The garbage
Jersey and New York is
the garbage
lockstep.
come.
Don't let
The garbage. The only garbage I see.
I'll send over across the river.
No, the only garbage that comes.
The fight's over!
Yo, let me rock on that. Let me rock on that.
Hold on, Ray, before you go, because I can hear it in your voice. Hold on.
I got everybody.
This nigga's not from New York. Don't let this nigga break up the tri-state.
Nah, he from Washington Heights.
Connection.
He a Washington Heights
Nah,
dude,
bro.
bro.
Nah. We're not gonna do that. Niggas
I'm
from
from
Washington Heights.
They saying you from Utah, bro.
I'm from Nebraska, bro.
Oh, even better. Yeah, you one of them. Yeah, you straight up one of them
I'm from
Washington Heights
Nebraska,
bro.
Nah, he ain't in the Midwest.
Don't claim you.
Yeah, he ain't in the
Midwest don't
Midwest.
claim
That
you.
nigga down
We don't
Florida
claim
or
you.
some shit.
I'm gonna tell you where he from. He from.
I got everybody tight.
And you up here capping.
You ain't got me tight. I'm just laughing.
When
You
T.O.
said
beat Josh
garbage,
Taylor,
bro.
Josh Taylor was not on the
everybody
card.
Listen. Why do y'all come to Jersey? Why do y'all come to Jersey when y'all wanna live clean if you got all the garbage, bro?
Ray,
Ain't nobody moving from
don't
New
be
York.
fooled
You
by
lying,
this guy.
bro. Listen, everybody. Why they name all them cats?
He not from New York, Ray.
Hold on.
He not from New York.
Ray.
Ray, he's not from New York. Don't let this nigga break up the tri-state connection. That's what I'm telling you. He's not from New York.
He said,
This nigga from
don't break up
Massachusetts.
the tri-state.
What?
Don't let that nigga don't let him influence you to slander the greatest city in the world. Don't let him do it.
Man, HLD
Yo, I feel like I'm included. This the tri-state area, bro.
HLD is a goddamn liar. Josh Taylor was not a pound for pound fighter when Teofimo beat him.
What'd you say, Rick?
After that bullshit.
Real quick. No,
What'd you say, Rick?
Hold on, real quick.
Look, HLD have yet to explain why T.O. ducked Devin when
I said
with Bill Haney. Wait, hold on. When Bill Haney was talking to his ass over there on Punch Drunk Channel.
He said the money wasn't there. But I don't know how the money ain't there.
They gave
Wasn't it 11 million? It was 11 million.
No, it wasn't.
That's not enough, bro. That's not enough.
No, it wasn't. 11 million would have been versus Boots.
But
like this fight, 11 million.
But that wasn't enough because we heard Bill ask Teofimo Sr. at the fight, how much are we fighting next? And what did he say? 20 million.
The price was the same. Look, the price was the same, bro.
If you take that,
you can't say the price was going to be different.
Real,
the price was the same.
Right.
The price was the same. It was interchangeable, but all the fighters had the same price, man. If he had 11 million versus Boots, it was the same thing versus Devin.
No, it wasn't. Because after that fight shitty fight that Devin Haney did at Times Square, they fucking had to cut his damn ass pay.
No, stop lying, man. Stop lying because Devin Haney got a 3-fight deal, bro. And T.O. got a 3-fight deal too. T.O. got a 3-fight deal too.
They cut Tio's pay to $5 million. They cut that pay to $5 million.
Forget about that. Forget about Devin and forget about Devin. T.O. got a 3-fight deal. What's T.O. 3-fight deal then?
Which is why T.O. that's why now they're making this fight because it's worthy of that 11 million.
T.O. cried.
You see how that works?
No.
If T.O. would have fought Devin, that would have been one of the fights on his 3-fight deal, bro. Come on, bro.
No, it wasn't.
You ain't fooling nobody, bro. He was getting the same thing.
They cut that pay to $5 million.
No, it was the same thing.
No, it wasn't.
Why he get
the only time we ever saw Turkey change his price, and that was when he was dealing with Shakur when the fight because the original price was for the fight in Riyadh, and then Shakur was going to fight outside of Riyadh, and so he didn't understand why the price was different. But that's why the price was different.
Shakur make money
It don't matter, man. All that really don't even matter because after Saturday, bro, you guys are so high.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Facts.
Hold on, let me get it.
We can't
Let
forget
me get
That
in
T.O.
was
here
for
for a
just
that was
second.
for y'all. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Let
that
me
was
get
for
it.
you.
That
You
was for
remember
Just
that
last
y'all.
year. Yeah, just last year,
HLD?
T.O. was crying about $1 million.
Hey, HLD.
What's up?
You remember when on Tyson Fury and Wilder 2, Fury came out with that right hand? That first punch of the fight, that's how T.O. got to come out, man.
I
He got to
agree.
really let them know that he's here to take the belt. You know what I mean?
I agree. I
He,
agree.
he he can't just think they gonna give it to him because Shakur. I just feel like Shakur and
You
and,
don't think
and
Shakur gonna be expecting that though?
Hey man,
Like,
Shakur better win. I know that, man,
I'm
because if
feeling like
Shakur
this.
don't win,
T.O.
HLD
can't
coming
box with
back
him. He
here,
gonna have to
bro.
do
And
that.
y'all better show back up too, man. If Shakur lose.
Yo,
Oh
man,
no, I'm showing up. Hey,
it'll be like Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger, or it'll be like
Hey, hold
Jason on this
on.
motherfucker.
Hold on. Hey, so Flyer, why
T.O.
are you making it
Yeah,
seem like
Blue, cut
Flyer?
this though.
Not Flyer. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question, man. Why you keep making it seem like if Devin was I mean, if Shakur was to lose, we wouldn't sit here and come back, bro. Let me ask you this: when
Oh no, I'm not.
Devin no, let
Go
me
ahead, go
finish
ahead, go
now.
ahead.
Let me finish now.
Cook, bro.
So when Devin thought he lost, you see what I'm saying? How did you feel? Because you thought he
I
lost too.
felt like Devin lost. I came back. We was all on who channel
Okay,
we
so
was on? I
listen, no,
think
no,
we
no,
was on
listen, no,
Claymore
no, no,
Rain
no,
We
no,
on
channel.
no.
Clay. We
You
on
good,
Clay
you
We was
good.
channel.
on
Watch
Clay
this,
channel, right? I
watch
can't.
this. No, I
Everybody
got
was
you.
coming in saying I was giving Ryan Garcia his props
No, no,
until I
no. Hold
found
on.
out
Listen
that, you know what
listen
I'm
to
saying,
me.
he popped
Listen
dirty.
to me. Listen to me. This is my point. Just like you came back, we're gonna come back.
Everybody
We
does
are
for the
boxing
most
fans.
part.
We are boxing fans. You
Hey,
know what I'm
Blue, you ain't
saying?
even got to worry about that
For the
because he
most
gonna beat
part,
that boy
We are
anyway. So
boxing
you ain't even
fans.
got to
We
worry
gonna eat
about that.
crow, bro. We gonna eat crow just like you ate crow. You
I
see
ain't
what I'm
eat no
saying?
crow, bro. I was
You
about to, but
did.
I ain't have to.
No, you just said you did.
nah,
You
bro,
No,
you
just
I
ain't
said
said
he
I
no,
came back
came.
you
I
with
was
ate it.
about to
crow.
get. I said I was about to give. I was starting to give Ryan Garcia his props, but then they
Yeah, but we
came out
got
and
that
said that
ESPN up there.
he
We got the
popped dirty.
ESPN up there.
Yo, Flyer, you ate it, but then you had to vomit it, huh? Because
hey,
But you get what I'm
HLD.
saying. All I'm saying is we gonna do the same thing if the man wins. I'm gonna give him
very,
his props. You see what I'm saying? But
very
no matter what, it's in the news.
I'm
right.
saying this.
But you know
Hey,
how somebody talk
Very,
too much. You know what I'm saying? You talk too much and you just can't come back from it.
nah,
This might
look,
be one of them
Nah, you
nah.
situations,
better
bro.
bring your
Cause
ass back. Ain't none of that
we
shit.
done cooked HLD a couple times, you know what I'm saying, arguing this back and forth about T.O. not ducking and all that. And if he come back out here and beat Shakur, man,
Oh
I
my
don't care if
god.
Shakur moving up, man.
Hey,
It's
if that
still
happened, everybody got to mute their shit and just let HLD go on for about a whole 5 minutes, man. Whole
nah,
5 minutes, man.
but very, I agree with Blue, man. I mean, I think it's very few in this community who really take that route about not
That's
disappearing.
crazy.
I know a few Mateo fans who did that, bro. After he got knocked the fuck out, you know what I mean. But it's very few. I think far in between that.
Hey, hold on, Jonathan. You wasn't on the stage already? Jonathan Jackson.
Nah, I was. My shit messed up. I had to
Oh,
leave.
okay. Because I thought I left you back there. I was like, damn, I know I threw him up there. But go ahead, y'all can cook.
Nah, HLD Babel got you all messed up, man, like everybody else.
Was that?
And you know the funny thing about it? I think Shakur gonna look way bigger than T.O. and he gonna look like he just got the length advantage.
He gonna look
Yep.
stronger in the clinch too. You gonna
I
be
think
surprised.
I think Shakur gonna look like taller, like a little bit. Like I don't
He
know. I don't know.
is. He
Yeah,
is taller.
he gonna look like like he got the reach advantage for sure. Even though they got him
Yo,
at the same height,
everybody Teal's spot pretty much is taller than him,
it's
dog.
taller than him. Yeah.
Look, it's all good. I don't care about the height. I don't care about the size. None of that. You see what I'm saying? Great fighters, when it comes down to it, they go up there, they fight. This man right now, he's moving up. He ain't asking for no rehydration clause. He's doing what he got to do to fight the champ, to fight the champion. And just like other champions, when they move up, like, Bud did, he
Right.
went to go
Right.
fight the champion. So what I'm going to say is this. It's going to be a good fight. May the best man win. And, I'm going to tell you, I believe that, Shakur going to pull off a master class boxing. He gonna
Oh.
pull, and he might even be able to knock him down. I'm not gonna say he's gonna knock him out, but he might be able to knock him down. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's gonna be in the new. That's what I would say.
Hey, Frequent, you see how he added that rehydration clause? He don't need
Yeah, that's
it.
diabolical.
What you mean? It's the truth. He didn't ask you for no rehydration clause.
Well, Shakur want a rehydration clause on Devin Haney on
Yeah,
the
we
program.
know
I mean, that's
who
at
he wanted on.
147. And Shakur
Yeah.
also said, hold on, you're right. He did say that. But the reason why he said that is because I don't fight at 147 and I
Uh,
won't be fighting at 147. What I will be
he
doing is
don't
going
fight
up
at
there.
140 either. He don't fight at 140
So,
either, right?
okay, that's fine. But like I was saying, like I was saying, you know what I mean? He's gonna,
Big
he's
ain't
gonna
no
go up there
scare
for
niggas.
147.
Yeah, that's
He
what I'm
gonna,
Big ain't
he
saying.
no
gonna
be
go up
having
there
battle
at
Hey,
plan and stutter.
147 for the right fight. That's what he'll take is the right fight. You
hey,
see what
this
I'm
the
saying? And he
battle.
gonna
This
keep
the
it
battle of
honest.
the ducks. This the battle of the
I
ducks.
know
Let's
all
keep
of
it a
them
buck.
because it's like Devin offered him
Hold on.
25%. Now he want a rehydration clause.
Yeah, they
Ah.
be ducking Big Hanos.
They duck both of
Hey,
each
hey,
other.
you want to know some real shit? This is what y'all better respect though, because Devin Haney claimed and Bill Haney made the announcement on somebody's on another content creator's channel platform and said, "Hey, we're gonna be there in a special seat." And what
Yeah, he gonna be at
you
the
know how
throne.
Shakur?
Turkey
You
got
know,
him a throne. Yeah, we know.
hey, listen,
We
listen.
know.
So look, I don't care what he got. Him. He can have him a
Hey, you
trash
know
can
what
to sit
pissed me
on.
off
You know what
about
I'm
Turkey?
saying? So
Turk.
what I'm gonna say is this. Hold on. What I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
yeah.
You
is
gonna
this.
you
This
gonna
is what
start
I think.
trembling when he there at the fight?
Fam, let me finish. Let me finish. So you got to understand this. I'm telling y'all right now. He's showing up. He's showing up. I hope that both of those fighters, Keyshawn and Shakur, I hope that Keyshawn and Shakur win. This man said he gonna hop in the ring. Basically,
Craig
that's
and
what
Day
Bill.
Day.
Man,
So I'm telling you right
Keyshawn
now.
already pulled his
I'm telling
name.
you right now.
Keyshawn said he
Listen,
don't
Craig and
want
listen,
Day
problems
Day.
no
listen,
more.
listen, listen. And if he goes
Keyshawn
in
don't want
there
that
and
smoke.
hops in the listen, if he goes in there and hops in the ring with Keyshawn over Shakur, that nigga's scared of Shakur.
He
That's a
might
He's
hop
fact.
in the
scared
ring
of him.
twice. You ain't
Hey,
never
He
know.
might,
Devin
yeah.
gonna walk up on them niggas like Craig and Day Day. That's the two
He ain't
niggas I
doing
want to
none of
see.
that. And yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
You
young
know what?
man, acting
I'm
squad
going to
looking
Hey,
for
hey,
agree.
hey,
you,
hey,
boy.
y'all,
He
two
will
niggas,
walk up
hey,
on.
y'all two niggas don't believe that stuff. Do y'all really
Hey,
believe that?
hold on,
Hey, that's
Rich. Yes,
Debo Dev right there.
No, hold on. He can walk up on me. You wanna
Man,
know
them
why?
niggas
Because he
don't
ain't gonna
believe
do
no
shit.
shit
He
like
just
that.
gonna talk. He just gonna
Yeah.
talk.
Nah,
But
you,
remember
I know
when
Devin,
offer. I
now
know
remember when
talk to
offers.
his
Shakur
face.
Hey,
hold on.
Yeah.
What
when
happened when
niggas
Shakur
start
ran in the
when niggas
ring?
start throwing
What
up
happened
signs
when
and shit,
Shakur
I
ran
know
in the
offers
ring?
get
That
sent.
nigga
I know offers get
Bill
sent.
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What happened when Shakur hopped in
What
the
happened to
ring?
sign the contract? What happened
Yeah,
to sign the
what you mean what
contract?
happened?
And then when
He
an
told
offer
him,
came,
yeah.
What happened? Bill,
What
what
you,
did Bill
I'm
tell his
tell you what
guys?
happened.
Hey,
Let me
let's
tell
get
you
up
what
out of here,
happened.
homie. Let's get
Nah,
up
that's
out of here,
not what
son.
happened. He
It's
told
too
his
hot in
ass,
here. We're
nah,
moving up to 140.
he told his ass, I'm number one and left. And your boy didn't say
Yeah,
shit.
and what
That's
did Shakur say? And what did
he
Shakur say?
says
And what
I'm
did
number
Shakur say?
one.
Until you
Nigga,
fight me,
yeah. No, he
yeah.
didn't
as he
say
was
that.
running,
He
turning
said
tail.
for
He
now,
said
which means
until you fight me. Until
he had
you
to
fight me.
acknowledge that Devin Haney is number one and his ass is number three.
Bro,
That's what
what
he
the
had
hell
to
going so
acknowledge.
what? You make
Yeah,
it look like
nigga.
that's some power
Oh,
in
bro,
that, fam.
every
No, there's
oh,
more power when you have a fighter that's a
they be
champion
talking
turn
hot
his back
shit
and runs from
online
the
and shit like
challenger.
that.
And then the
No,
Every
offer
time
got
they
nigga,
sent.
that's
say
soft as
bro,
hell, bro. That's soft as
soft,
hell. You have the
soft, soft.
you have the
I just
champion
beat,
running
he
from the
just beat
challenger,
a,
bro.
man, he didn't
You
run
have the
from who?
champion running
He beat a
from the
Hall of
challenger.
Famer.
That
He
is
beat a
soft.
Hall of Famer. He
That is
told his ass,
soft.
kiss my
That is
ass.
soft.
Do something.
Him and his dad said, "Oh, let's get out the ring and
Yeah.
run."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. They sent his ass to offer. What Shakur do? I don't want it. It's too
Look,
hot.
bro, no, I ain't taking that offer.
Yeah.
We didn't even know that nigga damn sent the offer. This
Yeah,
nigga
damn
Shakur
dude
come
shit
on
is
Twitter.
silent, nigga. He walk up on you in your dreams, nigga.
that's a
Yeah,
goddamn
Shakur,
shame,
Shakur did
man.
You
that,
wanna
bro.
talk about a scary movie? Devin Haney is Freddy Krueger, nigga. He be in niggas' dreams.
Yeah, he said
Oh
Freddie
Four.
Krueger,
nigga,
nigga.
Yeah,
That
y'all
nigga ran to
close
140
quarters
instead
for
of fighting
you.
Shakur. So yeah,
3, 4.
Freddie Krueger
You
ran.
better lock
Freddie
your
Krueger
Hey,
door.
ran,
hey,
ran up
Professor
there.
Man, these
Freddie
niggas
Krueger
is
ran,
talking, man.
nigga.
They big,
Yeah, they
man.
are talking in circles.
Man, you
They can't
really
even
Nah.
listen. This
you
nigga,
really
you have a
going off about
challenger.
this shit?
Hey, Rich, you have a
They don't
challenger
believe
that makes the
themselves,
champion.
man.
Rich, am I
Hey,
right or
no,
wrong?
let me
You got a
let
challenger
me help
making
Muscle
the
Man out a
champion
little little bit. Let me put Shakur up there when Shakur was wearing the wire, bro.
Yeah, put that up there.
Hey,
We was
hey,
getting joints. You dig what I mean?
see, there you
Because
go.
Core is a Olympian. Core always then got in on Devin. Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas
Yo, he's straight wearing the wire though, bro. How you see that?
Yo,
Now remember we already
the
talked
whole
about
shit
this, bro.
started
What did you
because
say?
it was
I know
live that
Shakur ain't
you were in
wearing it.
there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie in the shit. It was never. We would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer and always. If you got off any with
Yeah,
Core,
that
it
nigga
was a
Rich like
plus.
that shit.
If you just had a good day, that's how it was. All the way up until we
I like it
my
too, though.
nigga, inside
I
the
like
weight
that
classes, when we move, just like niggas is moving now, bro.
Nah,
If it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
We already ready to go to 40, bro.
nah,
I had
nah,
to put
nah,
Tank at the end. I had to put Tank at
I
the
Hey,
end. He
love
fire,
ready to
that
go to
hey,
shit.
40,
fire, hey,
bro.
nah,
fire.
nah,
Can you
nah,
play
nah.
something
I'm
for me?
laughing because I fuck with Bill Haney, man. I don't like Devin Haney as a fighter, but I fuck with Bill Haney.
No, I
Nah,
like Bill Hayes too.
I like Bill Haney, man.
How you see him wearing the watch? They 5-0, bro. They was wearing the wire on the OG, man. Trill Bill,
He
Trill
said, if
Bill
you
ain't know
got
he was being
anything on
recorded,
Shakur,
man.
Oh, so hold on. So you're defending the fact that they said they would duck him?
No, you defending the fact that they was wearing that wire?
Okay, so what? But are you still
No, that
defending
was
the
10
fact that
years.
he ducked
What
him?
that was 10 years ago
No,
now,
he didn't
bro?
say
No,
he was
no,
Yo,
gonna
they
no,
duck
try to
him.
argue that,
fam,
and that was
Who he
like
didn't
fam,
say
10
hold
he was
years
on.
ago
gonna
when they
duck
was
him?
little kids,
You on
man.
bullshit now.
They
You on
wasn't even in the
bullshit.
pros yet, bro.
That nigga said if it gets too hot, because the scored a big homie.
They
You
was just
moving.
coming up to the pros, man. Come on.
Man,
That was
stop making
no,
excuses.
that wasn't then.
Stop making
That was a
excuses,
long
bro.
time ago, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it
it
Yo,
wasn't.
wasn't.
No, it was
Okay, well,
you
not.
on
Shakur can fight him
bullshit.
now then. Why
Nigga,
he talking about
Bill never
rehydration
said he
clauses,
was
Yeah,
man?
gonna start
Because
ducking. He
Shakur was
started
already
that
at
shit.
130 when they were talking about
Come
this.
on, man. Bud, we just saw Bud go all the way up to
that's why I said the
168.
big
That
homie.
weight stuff is
Shakur,
dead,
the big
man.
homie.
Shakur saying he the best in the world. He should be able to easily just move up. What, one weight class? Come on, bro. You can move up one weight
Hey,
class.
Devin ain't gonna fight him,
No
bro. That's why your
rehydration
fight. Hey,
clause.
watch this.
Hey,
Bud ain't had
Devin's
no
gonna get it.
rehydration clause.
what you
Devin is
guys
gonna
don't
get in
get,
the ring with Keyshawn Davis over
it,
Shakur. He is a
it,
goddamn
Man,
duck.
he done
man,
beat the shit out of both of them in one
Bud
night.
this,
ain't had no
No, he won't.
rehydration
No,
clause,
he
bro.
won't. No, he
it,
won't.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will.
all
No, he
these
won't.
And
fights.
they
I
You,
would
know it. That's
fight
why they
him, bro,
talk with
because
respect
he been
about
tricking
Devin.
the.
But you
hey,
know what y'all niggas sound like? Y'all sound like them other niggas that be saying, Devin should move up to 154 to fight Books. Y'all
All this
sound like them
dreaming,
niggas.
all
Y'all
this
Bro,
sound
your
dreaming,
boy
exactly like
Shakur
y'all.
all
said
this
he
No,
was
he
dreaming.
got
gonna
work
fight
to
Conor
do. He got
Ben. What are
work
you
to do
talking
there.
about?
Y'all
Yo,
sound
man.
Yo,
like
no,
guys,
be
it's
holding like a
different. It's
motherfucker.
different though, Rich.
yo,
Let me tell you why it's
Y'all
different. Let me
sound
tell you
just
why.
like them
Hold
niggas
on.
right
Let me
now.
tell you. Let me tell you why it's different. It's different because we saying that Devin he got business to handle at 147 with those champions. Why he gonna move up to
Oh my
154?
god.
He just got there at 147. Now you could say the same thing for Shakur if he didn't already jump out
Yeah, I
of his
see.
division and
Yeah.
run up to 140 to fight somebody. And now you talking about entertaining fighting Conor Ben at 147. So if you stepping foot at 147, you fair game. If you up there, you at 147 already.
any
That came out of his mouth.
any fight that involves
Rich,
Devin
you on
Haney, guys,
bullshit too, man.
any fight that involves Devin Haney, unless Turkey says so that he wants it, you guys can yap all you want. It has to be because the only guy who's going to pay Devin Haney is Turkey, nobody else. So it's going to
That's a
be up to
fact.
Yo,
him.
why your
Devin
boy
Haney
ducked
already
the
got the
turkey money
3-fight
then? Why
deal
your
with him.
boy
Hey,
So
ducked the
hey,
turkey money then?
Yeah, but it has
hey,
to be
You a
under what
grown man
Turkey says,
talking.
though.
Your boy ducked the turkey money. So what's his
hey,
part of it?
can I
Unless,
ask?
That's my
Hey,
unless,
job.
unless
That
Turkey's
nigga
willing
went
to
back
can I
pay
on
ask
his
for
you,
it, and I can
lineage.
Haniac?
see
I'm
it.
sorry, Turkey.
Can,
I'm sorry.
can I ask you,
yo,
Haniac, one thing real quick, y'all? I just want to ask y'all this, man. You know,
Devin had
why
no
does
belt
the
with Teal or pound for pound
hold
coming
on,
off two bad
HLD. Hold on,
performances.
HLD. Let me ask this question to the Haniacs real quick, please, and thank you, my friend. Well, what I want to ask y'all is, why is it that David Haney is a promotional company and he don't believe in himself, invest in himself, like a
Bro,
regular
Yo,
promotional
because that's a
company?
bullshit
yo, hold
promotion
we
on, hold
got
on,
we
hold
got
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
GTD
hold on, hold
promotions.
on.
We got
Let me get in here.
DHP.
Let me get
We
in
got
here.
a
Let me
lot,
get in
lot of
here.
lot of them
Nigga,
that y'all
Joseph,
could
Let me
why
tell
you
you.
got
promote.
a
Let me tell you.
promotional
Let
You
me
company?
might as
tell
well
you
Why
the
shoot
is
at
cat.
all of
Shakur
them
got a
then.
why is
promotional
everyone
Hold
company.
going
on.
with
Let
Let me
Joe,
first
tell
what are
you.
you
dibs?
talking
Here
about?
come the cat. Hold on. Here come the cat right now.
Shoot
Right.
at
Shakur
all
I
got
of
heard.
them then.
a
Let me tell you how blue
I
capping
do my
right
And
now.
ruffles.
shows.
I'm
What you
not
talking
capping
about?
about
I
shit.
got
What
you
you
the
mean?
You
That's
are
a
Florida
fact,
capping.
nigga.
CSS
That's
promotion
a,
First of all,
shit.
that's a fact.
relax, bro.
That's
You
a
capping.
fact.
You
How am
You
right
I
just
before
capping?
doing
That's a
show
fact.
push to Mark now.
so
What are you talking about?
Shakur.
Always.
I listened to
No,
this
no,
the
no,
other
no, no.
day.
I'm not
You
saying
said he was
Shakur.
a man.
I'm talking about Devin Haney. I'm talking
Okay.
about Devin
No, we're
Haney.
talking
So
about
you
you
please,
yesterday. No.
No,
I
I'm
heard
talking
that.
about
Oh,
Devin Haney. That was my
All
question.
right,
You are
hold
not
on, Ray.
going.
Hold
You are
on,
not
hold
going
on,
to
Ray.
control the
Okay,
narrative
but
on
Devin
my
Look, with
question.
Devin Haney though, Devin Haney is at 147. So anybody who talking about
No,
stepping
man, what
foot,
are we talking about?
anybody who
I said,
talking
why
about
doesn't he
stepping foot,
invest in himself as a
because listen,
promotional
because
company?
anybody who
Cause he
talking
don't
about
have to.
stepping
Niggas
foot
give him
in
money.
anybody who talking about stepping foot in 147, which is his weight division, then they fair game.
Exactly.
Shakur has talked about
What?
moving to 147 to fight Conor
That's nothing
Ben.
to do with
He
my
talking about
question.
that. Tank,
Fam,
you know what I'm
that's not
saying?
my
Your
Tank
question
didn't
is
question.
stop there
bullshit.
too. He talking about fighting Manny
Listen. That is,
Pacquiao.
hey,
So
Flyer,
if he gonna
that's
fight
not my
Manny
question, fam.
Pacquiao there, he could
That's
fight
not my
Devin there.
question. Hey, Flyer, that's not what I was talking about. And you know this. Well, you're dancing around what I said, what I asked.
Okay, he just threw another
Don't
show.
listen
He was
to this
on. He was
nigga.
on.
Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
That
Don't listen
nigga,
to this
So
nigga. Don't listen to this.
that nigga a
so
clown. Hey,
blue.
but
They didn't put him on the banner for his
That's a
last fight he
goddamn
had.
shame, man.
hey,
Y'all
hey,
They
hating
didn't
at
put
the
him on the
dog
banner the
stand,
last
bro.
fight he had, blue.
So
the Jacksons.
Nah,
But
It's
this,
not a real promotional company, guys.
that's a shame. That's a
So
shame.
why was he
it's
on the
not a
banner
real
then?
promotional
Why was he
company.
on the banner then?
Y'all
hey,
capture
Why
this
was he on the
man
banner?
and
Hold
move the
on.
I don't know
goalposts so
why
much
only
of late
Devin got
ESPN
to where
fighters
niggas
under
cares.
won't even admit
DXP though, bro.
No,
that
you
he
Devin
don't.
doesn't
got
have
fighters
that he
under
doesn't believe in
DXP.
himself
Who?
as a promotional
So
company,
hold on.
man.
So
So
HLD,
why
This
Hold on,
nigga's
real
supposed to
quick.
be one of your
on
top
the
people with
banner
so
his
much
I'm
last
glad you
fight?
said
What are you
that.
credibility.
talking about?
Hold
It's an
on. Hold
guys.
on.
It's
Hold on. Let me.
a strategic LLC
Okay.
so that
Cool.
he can pay himself through the LLC for tax reasons.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
Nice.
smart
So
business. It's smart
okay.
business
Cool.
by Bill Haney and them
Cool.
doing that.
All
But
right.
they don't have
I'm
no
glad
So
you.
money to
they
fork over
just
for
put
no
HLD.
Devin
fight.
Yo.
Business on the banner.
Hold on. HLD. Real quick. So is Earl Spence a real promotional company? Huh?
He has a real fighter under him, doesn't he?
Okay. So did
Thank
Devin?
you.
Devin didn't have 3 fighters under his promotional company?
Who? Who?
Oh
Who?
my
Yeah, I'm
God.
saying
Who?
who.
The
Hey,
market
hey, hey,
now,
hey, hey, do
now
you
he
guys,
Mark
got the
hey, do
market.
you
Now
guys
he got
remember
Kevin
Devin
Newman
Haney
right
Yo, they
tried to
now.
just
pay?
fought
Hey,
recently.
do you guys remember when Devin Haney tried to pay that one kid $100 just to fight Truck Simpson? That blown ass motherfucker.
Nigga,
Remember that?
Truck not
No,
on
I
his
don't remember
promotional
that, bro.
company. What are you talking about? Yeah, Truck Simpson was never his
Yo,
promotional company,
Devin
idiot.
Haney stepped up. Hey, I'm a promoter. I'll give you $100 to fight Truck Simpson.
He did not say that.
Bro,
Stop it.
yes, it was.
Yeah.
And
And
guess who
then you
covered it?
saying, look,
World
HLD,
Combat Sports covered
wait,
it
wait, 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 wait,
extensively.
wait. Wait, HLD, you saying he not a real promotional company, but why was his promotional banner on the card?
Because that's smart business. What you
Why they
talking
put him on
about?
the
Devin,
card if he
Devin
not a
that
real
ain't
company?
signed to no
But
promotional
it's come
company.
up.
He got he
Listen.
operating on
The
under
reason
his
why
Like a
own,
he,
bro.
the
dummy.
reason why he's
Yo,
He
under it because he
operating
yo,
talked
let
under
me
to
his
us
ask you,
own.
and he didn't put up
if
the money.
Devin Haney
That's
was
why
a real
Eddie
promotional,
Hearn.
hold
Eddie
on,
Hearn.
guys. Hold on. Give me a. If Devin Haney was a real promotional company, how come when his fight with Sandor Martin went to purse bid, his
He didn't
That's
want
congregation
to
what I'm
fight
talking
Sandor
about.
Martin. He didn't want to
was
fight
trying.
Sandor
First of
He's
Martin.
all,
trying. You see, you
hold
don't
on.
want to
He
shut
didn't
up.
want
Listen,
to fight
This
him.
Look,
dude,
He
this
because
didn't
dude
want to
is
fight
tripping.
him.
because Eddie Hearn only put $1.2 million. He's crying, why didn't you
Eddie
bid
Hearn
more?
didn't even
Why didn't
bid,
he
and
put
bro.
it up
Haney got
himself?
mad,
What you
Why didn't
talking
he
and
put
about?
backed
it
out
up
the fight.
himself? Because he don't got
Devin
that
Haney
No, he
got.
didn't
credibility.
even
Thank you.
bid,
That's my
bro.
whole point.
You lying.
HLD
He didn't even
understands where I was
bid.
going with this. Hold on,
Oh,
y'all.
okay.
This is where
No,
I was
you
going.
lying. You
That's where I was
Hey,
HLD
going.
John.
lying.
Hey,
No, that's where I was
Jonathan.
going with this,
Hey,
though, fella.
Jonathan.
Hold
Hey,
on, y'all. Let Blue cook. He said he trying to explain where he was going with it.
nah,
And
Blue
that's
been
what
taking
Eddie
too
said.
long, man.
HLD said what I was where I was going. You
Okay,
see what
that's
I'm
it
saying?
then.
Because that's the point I was trying to make. You see what
Hey,
I'm saying? Because Devin got upset and was like, "Oh, well, I'm backing out right now. Nobody's gonna put up money for the fight. Oh, forget this and this and that and the third." And he started acting emotional, getting all
Oh, you
upset.
talking about
Hey,
Well, then if
Sandor
Blue.
you feel
Martin?
like
You
that,
talking about
Hey,
if
yeah.
Sandor
you feel like
Martin?
that, if you feel like that, then put the money up your
Hey,
fucking self.
hey,
Go
John,
ahead,
Hey,
Rich. Go ahead,
Blue.
Rich.
Hey, Devin
Yeah.
Haney came out on Twitter crying about it, bitching at
Thank
Eddie.
you.
And then
Thank
guess what
you.
Eddie said?
Thank you.
Eddie said,
hey,
"Oh,
Thank
if you're a real
hey,
promoter
hey,
of the company,
Joseph,
put up your
hey,
own
Yeah,
money."
put
Jackson,
up your own money.
Jackson.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
And I know
Rich.
that. And that's why
I
I'm
What's
want to
up,
saying,
holler
Rich?
at them, man.
What's up, Rich?
Nah,
I don't know why y'all
I
screaming.
just wanted to say this, right?
my bad, y'all.
I
We
feel
just
like
trying to get it out.
Come
my bad.
on,
I know,
Blue.
but this shit
God
too loud.
damn.
He don't like to
He
shut
trying to
up.
say something to me.
Nah. I just want to say this, right? Y'all got all the right to like get you know what I'm saying, super hard over Shakur saying that shit about get Devin or whatever. Pause. Pause. Nah, but
Hey, Blue.
y'all
Hey,
You
Blue.
can't say
Hey,
you
Blue.
can't say you
Hey,
can't be
Blue.
saying
Blue.
stuff like that, bro.
y'all
Yeah.
got all the right. Y'all got all the right though. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely did say some wild shit. But I really feel like that Shakur was just covering up his actions because Conor Ben is a bigger money fight for him, and it's a bigger fan. It's a
Cat,
different.
that's a lie.
It is. I mean,
It is a
That's a
bigger
lie.
fight.
it's
That's
gonna
a
be a
lie.
Yeah,
bigger
in
fight
UK,
if
it
he
is a
go
You
out.
big
talking
fight.
about
Yes,
you
in
talking
UK,
about
it's a
But hold
big
on,
dollar
let me
fight, no
say
matter
tickets?
what.
something.
You talking about dollar tickets? Are you serious?
I'm talking about. As far as notoriety and probably money. I
Conor
think.
Ben is not
Yeah,
more known than Devin
Wait, hold
Haney,
on. Let me
bro.
say something. Let me say
it's a
something.
legacy fight.
You talking about
Legacy.
damn, you talking about dollar tickets and all that stuff, but you gotta realize Turkey just paying niggas flat out. At the
That's
same
cool.
time, if he go over UK or whatever like that, that's more notoriety to a different fan base and stuff like that for him. You
It
get what I'm
is.
How?
saying?
It
And
is.
I feel like Turkey will pay more for that fight than pay for a Devin and a Shakur fight. And that's
Bro,
how I
show me
feel.
Conor
That
Ben selling without Chris Eubanks.
huh?
Show me where Conor Ben sells without Chris Eubanks.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at the
I'm,
momentum that Conor Ben have after the Chris
what
Eubanks
momentum
and
he
all that
got?
stuff. I'm
No,
saying in his I'm
what
saying
Connor
in his
did? You think
country.
what? Hold on, Rich. You think what Connor Ben did was more than Devin did with Brian Norman Jr.?
Bigger news. It was a bigger fight.
You
I
think it
think
was
that
more
fight.
momentum behind what he did? Than,
I
In
think
the
Conor
public
Ben.
view, yeah.
I think
No.
no, I
Conor
think
Ben.
Connor Ben and what's his name? The dude he fought, whatever. Their family has a rivalry, so I think
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
was a big
exactly.
fight. I don't
yeah,
think
but
that translate to everybody else though.
man, I think
They
Devin.
made
Listen, man.
money.
Hey, listen. I think Devin Haney and
Yeah,
Conor
off
Ben.
they daddy name, Blue Hustle, man.
No, bro. They made that first fight was
I mean,
bang.
that's
Devin
understandable,
Haney
but
and
it was they had a rivalry
Hold
though.
on,
They
y'all.
had a
I want to hear
rematch.
Rich. I
Blue,
want to hear
man.
what Rich saying, y'all.
I
Hold
think,
on.
damn, god damn. I think Devin Haney and Conor Ben would do better than Devin Haney and Shakur. I think Shakur and Conor Ben would do better than
I don't
Shakur and
think
Devin Haney.
so.
I think only fight that Devin Haney that would do better than probably Conor Ben right now, as far as right now, besides Manny Pacquiao, if that fight happened, is Ryan Garcia rematch.
That's the fight you guys gonna see,
That's
guys.
that's the only fight
That's
that
the
I
one I
Yo,
want to
But that's
see.
to
cat,
tell
bro.
y'all the truth, man, I think
He
if
only
Ryan
known in the
Garcia,
UK.
I think if Turkey make Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, and Ryan don't do all those dumb antics and stuff that he do, I think it'll do crazy numbers.
No,
That's
it's
Yeah,
what I'm
gonna
saying.
it's gonna do
That's what I'm
crazy
saying. I
numbers.
think that's the
if
only. I think
Ryan
that's the only fight.
It's
But
gonna do crazy
I
numbers
think that's what
regardless, man.
Shakur was getting
if
at, though. That's all I'm saying. When he
Devin
keeps
gonna hold
saying
the
yeah.
shit
Conor
out of
Ben.
Conor
No,
Ben.
because when Ryan did all those antics and stuff, people was getting their money back. They was getting refunds for tickets and all of that stuff. And then,
What? That
yeah,
was sold
that's what
out.
they was doing because
Yeah,
they
they
ain't
did
know
go
if Ryan
Fargo.
was going to
That
make it
was
to the
sold out.
fight. Yeah, they ain't know if
The
they ain't
energy in
know if
that
Ryan
Well,
was
stadium
going to
was
make it to the
crazy.
fight. Hold on, they didn't know that Ryan was going to make it to the fight.
But
But
there was no
then,
refunds, bro.
no, the people
Yeah, but
was asking for getting refunds and stuff.
You
they
They
can't
call
get
fight
was.
straight.
refunds though, but you can. What are
Yes,
you
you
talking about?
can.
Yes, you can. Mad
no,
people
they
was
gave
getting
him
refunds,
refunds on the
bro.
You
tickets. Yes,
They
can't
was
they
get a
getting
did.
refund
refunds, and
unless they cancel the fight.
it was I remember people was getting refunds because Fanon was ridiculing the fight. He was talking down about the fight on his channel, and he was pulling it up, showing how many vacant seats it was. It wasn't selling. And when people was asking for their money back, Ryan was doing all of the stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was in a mental institution or something, whatever they did. They put him in a hospital or whatever. And so people ain't even know that
No,
Ryan
they
was
was
going to
done.
make it to the fight. They had a backup. They was preparing for the backup fight,
They
because
may
they
have
thought.
been, yeah, but
And then at the
Barboza
last minute,
was the backup.
the sales it did great because they ain't break the record, but I think they came number 2 behind Tank in the biggest gate
But there was no
at the
refund
Barclays
supplier.
Center. And then Tank came back and did it again and broke his own record. So how the rankings go for the record is Tank twice and then Devin and Ryan right under him in third.
Everything
Hey,
you
look,
said, everything you said, Flyer was 100% correct, except for the refunds.
and
Now
I
they
think,
did have a backup, and the backup was Barboza. If you
hey,
remember, he came out on stage and he didn't even have an opponent at that time because he was really the backup. You know what
exactly.
I
Hey,
mean?
Bro,
Fly.
people
Hey,
was
Fly.
definitely getting
Yeah.
their
Hey, Fly.
refunds, bro.
No,
I'm telling you.
I can't right now go
Hey,
get refunds
Fly.
on my tickets, bro. You can't get
You 100.
no
Hey,
refunds.
Fly. You 100% right. Because at the same time, I think that if Ryan with this streaming shit that they doing right now, these niggas doing a lot with this streaming shit. I feel like
Yeah,
I think Ryan definitely, him and Devin Haney definitely gonna be blown up. And I think all the streamers and all that stuff, they gonna bring their fan base, they casual fan base there to the fights or to pay for the pay-per-views and shit like that. So yeah, that's why I say I think Ryan and Devin probably do better than all
But
those
it
other.
Devin,
will do
that's
better.
what
It
I'm
will do
saying,
better, and
Rich.
the
I don't
reason
know
why
why
it
you
will do,
saying that when Devin is a
yeah.
bigger name than Conor Ben, bro. Conor Ben is only known in his hometown.
Nah, but
Well, it's because of the
I'm
rivalry,
saying
though. It's
Devin,
not because of that. It's the rivalry.
I'm saying Devin and Shakur would not do better than no Conor Bennett.
Yes, it would.
Conor Bennett
They,
Shakur. Devin
no,
and Shakur.
people in
Nah,
America
man.
don't know
Yeah,
Conor Ben,
Devin.
bro.
Hold on,
People in
Rich, you
America
wrong, bro.
are not going up to Conor Ben.
It's not gonna be in
Yeah, yeah.
America. It's
I'm
not.
just saying. Yeah.
It's
But
gonna
you
be.
talking about the
What?
It's
UK,
gonna be.
bro? Like,
It's
bro, they just
No,
buy dollar
UK. I
tickets,
can
bro.
say UK do come out for the
man. They
Yeah,
sport.
gonna.
you
It's
talking about
it's a different.
It's
you
gonna be
talking
at the.
about
It's gonna be
the
at the. It's gonna be at the Wilmington Stadium in
yeah the
UK.
stadium. But what the pay per view numbers gonna
Even
do?
Shakur,
The pay
even
per view numbers
Shakur,
not gonna be higher than Devin and
even
Shakur.
Shakur has
Man, it
already
might.
conceded.
Hey,
Even Shakur conceded that if he was to fight,
this is
if he
they.
was to fight Conor Ben, it's gonna be in the UK.
This
Yeah,
is
He
it's
Yeah,
made
gonna
he
be
but
in
made
the
it
pay
clear
UK.
per
that he
view
did that.
numbers, are not gonna do what it would do with Devin Haney and Shakur
right.
Stevenson.
It
It's just
don't
not.
matter, bro.
Hold on. Let me make sure that I know exactly what the argument is. Are y'all saying that Shakur versus Conor Ben is bigger than Shakur
No.
versus Devin?
What I'm
That's
saying.
what they trying to
No.
say.
What I'm saying is. I don't see the reason. I don't see no. I ain't got. I'm saying I don't got no problem with Jonathan and his folks. That's your brother, right? I don't got no problem with Jonathan
Yeah.
and Joseph or whatever. Saying that shit about Shakur, because I be wondering why the fuck he said that. I'm not gonna sit back and try to argue something that another nigga said out of his mouth that clearly he stated. You know what I'm saying? Already, I understand where Shakur coming from. I understand where y'all coming from, Devin Haney fans. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I feel like Shakur basically was saying that because he got people like Jonathan. People like Jonathan was like, nigga, if you gonna go up to 147 to fight Conor Ben, nigga, you should do that with Devin Haney. And I feel like Shakur was looking at it from the business aspect.
You want me
What
to be
Shakur
real?
said? Hold on, Rich.
Huh?
What Shakur say though? What exactly did he say?
He
Did
talking
he
about the
say that?
bullshit with Conor Ben and Devin, where he
Nah,
said
you
he's
talking
gonna
about I'm talking
fight.
about the rehydration clause shit.
Yeah, that's what he talking
Oh, the
Yeah,
about.
so
rehydration clause.
yeah,
So
No,
yeah,
but
yeah.
hey, Rich, you want me to be
what
real
that
with you,
got to
bro?
do with how big the fight is of rehydration
No,
clause?
he
Nah,
I thought
said
you was saying.
this is what I'm saying to you, Fly. I'm saying I feel like Shakur was only screaming that out and all this stuff because people got on his ass like Jonathan and Joseph. Like, nigga, if you gonna go up there to fight Conor Ben, then you should fight Devin Haney and
I
all that
see what you're
stuff.
saying. You saying he
And
wasn't really trying to fight
yeah,
Devin. He just
he
was trying to
wasn't
fight.
looking at it.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking at it, looking at other people around that weight class and all that stuff. He was just looking at after Chris Eubanks and Conor Ben fought, it was a big fight or whatever out UK and all that stuff. And that's more notoriety. That's more stuff. You know what I'm saying?
but for real,
I
He was
see what
looking at
Rich
it.
is
He was
saying.
looking
I
at it
see what
like
Rich
that.
hey,
saying though.
Rich,
No,
though, if I'm being 100, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Hey, Rich, if I'm being 100, I don't really want Shakur to fight Devin at 147 because I know Devin gonna crush his ass up there. Like he too small for him. If I'm
Hey,
being honest.
He
man,
is too small, man. He is too small. Look, just like
I don't
Shakur,
care if he's small or not. He gonna beat that man.
just like when
Man, come
Shakur
on,
saw that,
man. Come on,
that
man.
Devin was Drainos, he said, "Oh yeah," he said, "Yeah, I fight him. He drained too."
What about? I think the only reason why Shakur and Conor Ben fight even came up was because they were sitting at the little table and Conor Ben was like, "I'll beat you up," and Shakur was like, "Bro, I'll beat you up. You started boxing too late," and he was like, "I'll fight you after this." So I think that's the only reason why
But it
Conor Ben
also
and Shakur came up.
it also came after the Chris Eubanks, all that momentum after the fight and all that stuff. And then when that shit happened, when they rolled up on each other and all that type of
Yeah,
stuff, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But it's definitely a good momentum fight. And believe it or not, you might still have different Americans just going to buy the fight because he's fighting someone from UK. You know what I'm saying? You might have like a different fan base that would just buy the fight just because they want an American to win, and you got some people that would just want a UK nigga to win. You know what I'm saying? So the pay-per-view fights
It
definitely
cross over.
is definitely going to it's definitely it could sell. I ain't gonna say it's going to, but it's definitely got potential to sell big on pay-per-view too.
I don't think
Hey,
Devin
hold on.
and
I see somebody in the back named Ray Day. Put your camera on, bro, and I'll put you on. It say
I don't
Ray
think
Day Elevated. Y'all know who that is?
I don't think Devin and
Yeah, we already
Shakur a
got a
bigger
Ray
fight
Day.
than
No, it's a Ray Day. Elevated. Yo, put your camera on real quick, bro. I'll throw you up there.
That's me, bro.
That's you? Oh, I'm gonna put that
So
up.
you elevated yourself, man. That's a fake belt, bro.
It is. But if you actually read it, what is that? I'm just letting y'all know that this guy was elevated to the super middleweight.
Oh yeah, that was earlier today.
Yeah, I know.
Who is that?
Just in case nobody.
And Billy.
Oh, and Billy. Oh yeah, I knew that.
Funny.
All right, I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
That was because Shiraz decided to go the WBO route.
Right. That's all. Just throwing it out there because we talk about it. We talk about
somebody in the chat said that already earlier, like real early in the stream.
I got you. Lester Martinez is gonna beat him up though. Again, this time he's gonna stop him.
Hey man,
See, I want Boost to go get somebody like M. Billy.
Come on, bro.
Damn. Why? Damn. Yeah, damn.
You see
Who said that?
Everybody got to move up in weight to fight somebody, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, look, you know what?
I think Fave said that. You said that, right, Fave?
When your skills pay the bills, you got to do something to wow people.
Hey, man, I can't argue with him because we saw Bud do what he did, bro. But I told you, Bud, we saw Bud do what he did. Now niggas want everybody to go anywhere.
That nigga said that nigga go.
Niggas ain't super Bud, bro. You tripping?
He go get.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Why y'all want to push for Inoue, man? Why Inoue ain't going up to 135? That ain't that far, man. Bud did way more than that. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Inoue needs to go fight Tank. Yup. Inoue needs to go fight Tank.
No, not Tank, man. Not Tank. Somebody.
What you want Inoue to fight Tank and
Bro, Inoue has come up from like 112,
need to
man.
fight Shushu Carrington, bro.
Man, Shushu not ready, bro. I don't know what
Inoue,
keep saying.
No, he can fight Oshaki or somebody, man. Oshaki coming from down here.
Nah, Shushu, bro.
Shushu ain't ready.
That'd be the
Shushu ain't ready.
No, Tank a weight bully, man. Tank don't belong right there. Tank belong at 140, man. Tank belong at 140.
Hey, Tank will beat him at 133. That'd be the
talking
fight.
about
Why we talking about a jailbird, bro?
Come
You talking
on,
about a
man.
Come on, stop hating on
prospect.
Tank, man. Stop, man.
That's why people be coming over here.
Look, that's like, look, they be putting that all on me. They be like, Flyer frequency Flyer be hating on Tank.
Yeah,
He be trying to bet. They said I was
Nah,
trying
you
to
do
bet
be
that he
hating
was
on
gonna get
Tank,
locked
though,
up. I said, what?
Bro, he's irrelevant until further notice, guys.
He is gonna get locked up. That's crazy.
No, but they talking about they talking about I was trying to place a bet. That was diabolical. And Rich was like, no, I was there, it wasn't Fly. He was like, no, yes, it was. It was him.
Hey, Flyer, how much you wanted to bet me on how much time he's gonna do? You said.
I told you I don't bet, man. I don't bet.
I'm messing with you, bro.
Hold on. Bug just told us that Bug is hiding Javante Davis in Alaska, and he told him that he's retired, so he's no need to talk about.
Why y'all hating on Tank? He said he retiring, man.
Yeah, he up there.
You be the man one hating on Tank, bro.
You got respect.
How I'm hating on Tank, bro?
Bro, you Tank #1 hater. You always playing them.
You got respect Bugs, man.
Hey, just because I'm informing people, when people get up here and they act like they don't know what the heck is going on, I just gotta play them the news report, man. That's all. I'm not hating on them. I'm just playing the news report so they know, educate them.
Hey, Flyer, what does Oscar be saying? It ain't hate if you telling the facts.
Nah,
hey, I don't even be telling it. I just put the video. I just turn on the TV. I just turn on CBS and see what CBS got to say about it. So
you told every Tank fan he fainted though, frequent.
He did faint, and somebody told frequent that, if I'm not mistaken.
Frequent ran with it though.
I didn't run with it, bro.
You made two mixtapes.
Bro, I didn't record none of that stuff, bro. They recorded that. Whoever
you made two mixtapes.
I just played it, bro. That's all I did.
Play it right now. Play it right now.
Why? Look, see? Why you trying to encourage? Why you trying to encourage that, bro?
On Tank, bro?
I gave him water.
This is not a Tank channel, bro.
And I gave him water when he fainted.
No, but we trying to talk about Shakur Stevenson, man. Him saying
which one worse? Is it Tank fainting or T.O. saying he had air in his lungs?
One is
man.
documented. One is
Wow.
documented, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
That he had air in his lungs.
It's
I
documented.
That's
mean,
diabolical, bro.
that's crazy,
What
bro.
you mean?
It
One
is
is they
documented that you
both
got air in your
documented.
lungs.
Count.
I mean, everybody got
They
air in their
both
lungs. That's
they both
crazy.
documented.
Nah, one is told by his coach, man. We don't really know if what
I
really
don't
happened.
care. I don't care. After I heard T.O. say that shit to Bill Haney on Punch Drunk, I feel like that he's the
That
ultimate
nigga
duck.
T.O. said, I had air in my lungs.
Know that he's the ultimate duck, but he's fighting. But he's got. How is he the ultimate duck when he's got a better resume than anybody you
And I knew
mentioned?
Floyd was gonna get his back.
Nigga, he got a better resume against white boys,
that I
not
had
black
done,
niggas.
standing on the corner with the pads,
He knocked out
raising
black
money
boy.
to get him
What
a
you
tournament. The people came out and supported us. And New York City, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. Tank fainted the night of the fight, and I took him up and threw him at the pool, woke his ass up.
See, cause my thing is this: at the end of the day, you gonna fight
TNT hat.
Easy work.
What clothes on?
Scooby, what's wrong?
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Yo, man, y'all silly.
Flyer,
Why
do
y'all
you
do
know?
that, bro?
Flyer, do you know?
Nah,
what
HLD,
Flyer, do you know what weight
keep-
class he was talking about when that happened?
HLD
Though?
keep bringing up T.O. beat up these niggas. He ain't beat up no black elite fight.
Man, T.O. don't got a better resume than Devin Haney.
Absolutely, he does.
Oh no,
No, he don't.
man. I don't know. I don't
He about to now fight another
man.
senior
What'd you
citizen,
just
bro.
say? Hold on.
No,
What
He
you
about
just
to
say?
want to fight another senior citizen, bro.
What
Look,
you
you
just
can
say?
go from
Hold
Gamboa,
on, time out,
Linares,
time out.
Regis Prograde, Loma.
I don't know,
Why
man.
you
I
so
don't know
loud
about
and
that.
start screaming? Yo,
All above
I don't
35
know
years
about
old,
that.
man.
HOD, talk normal.
All
man.
above 35 years old. That's all that he's got, bro.
He
A
got
whole
a
bunch
better
of
Is that all
resume.
you got?
Devin
Yo,
beat the dude
hey,
he lost to.
Frequent,
Devin
you
beat
still
the
got
dude he
that
lost
list
to.
of
What you talking about?
35-year-old plus fighters that Teofimo fought? Wasn't it was like 9 or 10 or something
Bro,
like that?
Tio got no. Yeah, you crazy now with that.
What?
Who bet
What?
on T.O. resume?
You sure about that? You
Devin
sure
got
about
the way
that?
better
I'm
resume.
absolutely sure about that.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this list. Let me see if I can find this
Yeah,
list.
pull that up. Pull that up,
What?
frequent.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Nine guys over
Yeah.
35. Go ahead, bring that up.
Okay, watch. I'm gonna show you.
Hey, when you do this, just pull up how many undefeated fighters Devin Haney beat. The good
Yeah,
ones.
whatever. You talking?
He don't got no
Man,
good undefeated
your
fighters on his
boy.
resume. No good undefeated
Yo,
fighters.
y'all see how he switched it up and moved the goalposts
Yeah, he
in
got
in
to.
action. He
He got
said, "Yeah,
to.
see how many undefeated fighters. I mean,
That
good
don't mean shit.
undefeated fighters.
That don't
He
mean
had to
shit.
throw
That
the
don't
good
mean
in there.
shit.
So now they
You
got to
could
be
be
Oh,
good
okay.
and
undefeated in
undefeated.
trash. You could be undefeated in trash.
Hey, why y'all got Cambosis on there?
See, because he beat T.O. That's why he on there.
Man, fuck that
Cambosis
nigga.
was undefeated, bro. What y'all
Nah,
talking
but
about?
he not part of them, man.
No, he was
Yeah, he
undefeated,
is.
man.
He beat an
not
undefeated
part of them
fighter.
niggas
Regardless
though,
of
man. You
how
gotta have like
that
a
fight
Ryan
went, I mean,
Garcia or
Yeah,
somebody,
bro.
he did
man.
defeat Tio. I mean, there's no.
He beat the
That was an
he beat the
undefeated
best
fighter. He beat
undefeated
Tio.
fighter. He beat the best undefeated fighter on T.O. resume.
Anyway,
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
man. Y'all
diabolical.
Yeah,
know
as soon as you
T.O.'s
bring up
fucked up.
Cambosis, niggas get quiet.
Wait, go back to that page, Fly. Go back.
it's boxing
Y'all,
habit.
y'all know T.O. was fucked up in that fight. Everybody know
Yeah,
that.
he had lungs in his
So
air.
if
He had
T.O., so
air in
hold
his
on, y'all.
lungs. Huh?
Hold on. So T.O. was to fight Cambosis again. Do you
Man,
think that he would
whatever.
lose that
Ain't no
fight?
shoulda. Ain't no
He
shoulda,
don't
No,
want
no,
to
woulda,
no, no,
fight
no,
him
woulda.
no, no, no,
again.
Ain't
He's
none of
no.
that.
scared.
God, stop
Ain't
He
none
don't
of
want to
deflecting.
that.
fight him
I
again.
asked you a question.
Okay,
He don't
Ain't
want
no
to
If
fight
he
him
was
shoulda,
to
again.
no
fight him again,
wouldas.
would he win?
Nah,
Tio
Would
ducked
he win or
him a
lose?
bunch of times,
if
man.
it was a fifth, we all be drinking
I'll
gin.
ducking Haney, but not scared of
Hey,
Shakur, not scared of Loma, not scared of Josh Taylor. He's willing to fight Boots.
Tio told you
Willing to fight
himself.
Boots. And you
Yo,
think
Yeah,
you're
how
gonna
old
he
was
win
wasn't scared
Tio?
to
Tio
fight
told
Josh
you
Josh
his
Taylor?
Taylor.
Tio
How old
told
was
you
Josh
himself. He
Taylor when
said
he fought
Tio
Cambosis?
told you himself. He said if I beat Shakur, then I should be able to beat Devin Haney.
The last guy,
How
the last
old
guy
is
T.O. fought
Josh
was undefeated.
Taylor,
Wasn't he like
bro?
38-0?
That's
How old is
crazy.
Josh Taylor when he fought
You said
Tio?
Josh Taylor.
Yeah, how
No.
old was he when he fought Tio?
Old as shit.
Undefeated.
31,
Undefeated.
Oh, okay. So he's
31,
over 30.
Undefeated.
That's no okay.
31
Yeah,
Okay.
Undefeated.
in
undefeated.
his
What do you mean
prime.
undefeated? He lost to
Loma,
Catterall.
31 in his
He,
prime.
he, he was supposed to be. His else was been supposed to been gone, bro. He trash. Josh Taylor was out his prime when Tio
Everybody
fought
that
him.
Devin Haney's fought, bro, He extended Gamboa's career. He extended Linares' career. He
So
extended Regis Progress' career because he should have knocked him out. He's
Nah, I
about to
think
extend.
I
He's
don't know
about to
that.
extend
Nah,
that
Hey,
now.
that's
no, hey, look,
that's
he
definitely
used the
good.
Infinity Gauntlet to
I mean,
extend their careers. You know.
as far as
HOD, you better
as
be
far as
careful,
who for,
man.
What was he?
You know it's a
He
Haney
wasn't
curse
over
going
30.
out there, man. You
So
better be
look,
careful. Your boy
all I'm
I'm
Steve
just
asking is
saying,
this.
tweaking.
bro.
All I'm asking is
Before you
this.
start,
We don't really know where it's gonna go, but I'm just saying this.
no, we ain't got to
If
go there.
if
I'm just
if
saying.
Barrios,
I already counted. Listen,
if
I already counted these dudes, bro. And we went over
listen,
this list because everybody was giving. Hold on, real quick. Everybody was saying that Devin fought the most over 30-pound, over 30 fighters, right?
Over 35
But
year olds, yeah.
hold on. He's actually one less 30 fighter than Tank and 3 less than Teofimo Lopez.
Did you move the goalpost to 30 when they're still in their prime? I said over 35.
No. You said don't stop the
Uh,
cap.
uh, uh.
Come
Yeah,
on, bro. Come
HOD
on, bro.
capping now.
All right.
You capping now.
35.
Nah,
Not
now you
around
want to
here.
extend it.
Not around here. I ain't believing it, man. It's not moving me.
Because
Y'all
You
there's
just
gotta
no
be
over 30
lie.
y'all
fighter. What
always
we
trying
gonna
to
do?
just
Not
compile
around.
Let's
against
see if
people,
you're
man.
gonna man or you're gonna cap.
Y'all could be
the thing
wrong. Y'all
about
still
it
gonna
is,
do it.
hey, the thing about it
All right,
is,
moving forward.
Tank
Moving
resume
forward.
still
HLD don't like getting
amazing.
burned, bro.
No,
Cook
you
him.
Tank
Cook
talking
him.
resume
back.
is nowhere near Tio or Devin's. Be
But this is what
quiet.
I'm saying though. But this is what I'm saying. It's two guys at 147 with belts
So
that Tank
they
fought.
okay. Let me
So
say this,
what?
bro. If Devin
But
fight
Hey,
did
how
they
they
Broly,
win the
get the
belt?
Broly
belt?
just
No,
took.
Hold
hold on.
on.
How they
Wait,
Let me
get
Wait,
the
ask you a
let me
belt,
say
question.
bro?
this,
Wait,
wait,
bro.
Fly,
Broly
listen.
had a
Fly,
Did
belt
they win
dropped
the
in his
belt?
lap, bro.
Fly. I
Stop it,
got you.
man.
Fly, I
Did they
got
Wait,
you.
win the
All I'm
belt?
saying is
Did
this,
they win
Fly.
the belt or were they given the belts?
Fly. All I'm saying is this.
Were they
If
given the belt? Are they
Barrios or
email
Rolly
champions?
beat
Are they email
Devin, then what
champions?
you gonna say?
they
Are they
ain't gonna
email
beat
champions?
Devin. They
If
ain't gonna beat
Are
Devin.
they email
Barrios or
champions?
Rolly beat Devin,
if
then what you gonna
Are
Barrio
say?
they
if
email
Barrio
champions?
Ryan
or
already put
if
hands on him.
if
So that's
Mario
three
Yeah,
guys
Ryan
up
Barrios
put
there.
hands
Oh
or
on him
my
on
goodness, bro.
steroids.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
they
Go ahead.
email
look
champions?
if Rolly Romero or
Or Barrios
or
beat Devin,
Barrios
what are we
beat
gonna say?
Devin, if they beat
They
Devin,
won't.
I'm gonna say you can't take credit for another man wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
They
God.
caught wreck. Hey, they caught wreck.
But then are you gonna
Yeah,
still
but
talk
Shout
so
out to
bad about
Rolly if
those
he
fighters?
win.
Are
He
you
get
gonna
yeah,
all
still
the
but they
credit.
trash though, bro. When Devin beat them, they just gonna be two bum ass niggas he beat. That's it.
That's
all right,
why the
I'm
Tinkerbells
not
don't
gonna
want you
all
to
call him.
right.
see.
Yeah,
They don't want to
I ain't
see
gonna
that
call
fight.
him
That's why
good
they
because
want him to
Devin
duck
So
fought
him.
him.
hold on.
No. I
Hey,
want.
hey.
They know they can't
Answer
beat
this
Devin, so
question though.
they
Hold
want
on.
them fighters to duck
Yeah,
him.
You
you want
just
Devin to
said
fight him, but they don't want to fight Devin.
hold
Listen,
on. But did they win the titles or were they given the titles?
I
They was
think
giving the titles.
did Rolly not fight
None
for
of
that
them.
belt against Ryan?
Nah, he
Hell
No.
had a
no,
regular
They
belt.
were
hell
He had
all
no,
a
and
regular
elevated,
belt.
it was
right?
a secondary
Matter of
belt
fact,
because
let me ask you
Boots had
another
the belt.
question. Hold on. Did Tank
Okay.
even win the title at 135?
Hell no, he was given the belt by Devin
Oh
Haney.
shit. Damn.
You know,
Damn.
that's the same. That's the same, man. Y'all call yourself the Hanos clan, right? So that means
Bro,
that
that's crazy. But yet, hold on. No, don't cut me
no,
off.
no,
Hold on. Because last I
Hold
checked,
on. I want
last
to
I
hear
checked,
what
no,
I want to hear what Blue
no,
Hustle
look,
gonna
you
say.
bro. I
just
haven't
Let him
been
talked for like
talk.
a
saying
whole
nothing.
half
I
hour,
haven't
bro.
been saying,
I ain't
bro. I
say
know you
nothing for
talk
like
forever. I
that
ain't
whole
saying
time.
nothing,
Let me
bro. I've
finish.
been quiet.
I
I've been
know, but let
quiet,
me
bro.
finish because you just
But
jumped
you
in.
weren't done.
Who said I was done? You
You
said I was
paused,
done.
bro.
I
You
didn't know.
Go
paused.
ahead, finish
I didn't say I was done.
and
I didn't
Go
know
land
you
it,
was
ahead,
Ray.
go
I
done.
ahead,
want
go
to
ahead,
hear what
I
man.
said,
Blue
let me
Hustle
ask
about
you
to
a
say.
question.
Go
And I
ahead,
Blue's
asked
man.
another
getting
one. That
angry
was
today.
continuing.
We bring the
Go
anger
ahead,
It's
issue.
Blue.
okay. Go ahead, Blue Hustle,
Go
man.
ahead. Go
You like
ahead.
to
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, man. Go ahead. You like
Well,
to
I
Bringing
can't
the
perform,
go.
man.
Now
You
you
and
anger
them
out
now
of
brothers
want
should
to
Blue.
just
now you
have a
want to
talk.
tell me.
Earth man, you fool ass Earth man.
Blue getting
Let's
Hey,
angry.
go.
one
We
thing for
love
sure.
angry Blue.
One thing for sure.
Go ahead, fam.
If Barrios or Rolly end up beating Devin, then y'all just can't say that all Tank
Tank
Hey,
fighting.
You know they
then
won't,
more
though.
power to
You know
them.
they won't,
Listen,
though.
it's boxing, baby. Let me tell you something. They could all beat each other at any given moment. It's like football, right? The worst team can beat the best team.
Right. So
It
why
happens.
everybody? So why
It only takes
everybody?
one punch. But here's the thing.
Them niggas
Why aren't they
ass.
making
It
the
is
fight?
what it is.
That's the question. I don't care. I don't care if they win or lose. The point
Yeah,
is,
your
we
boy
want the fight to happen, and they're not fighting. They were quick to
Rolly
jump in the
dunked in
ring with
broad
Tank.
daylight.
Quick to jump in the ring
Man,
with
you,
Tank.
hey,
But
you got
Devin asked for the
you
fight.
got a sidekick, man. He keeps saying something every time you say something.
It's okay.
Man, so
I'll take
what?
it. That's right.
So
That's my
what?
brother.
So what?
Matter of
So
fact, let
what,
me
Blue
hold on.
Hustle, man? You got a problem with it?
He
I'm
mad.
just
He
messing with
mad.
you, bro. Stop being sensitive, man.
Nah, I ain't
Yo,
being
nah, he
sensitive.
good.
I'm laughing.
Yeah,
Blue,
we
I
laughing.
seen, hey, Blue, I seen you getting angry on the
No,
other
I
live,
wasn't
man.
angry
They
at
had
all.
you
Whether you
riled.
get yo,
No,
whether
I
you
wasn't angry.
They had you riled up, Blue Hustle, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, Blue, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Freak
You
will
had
put
your
your ass
panties
on
in a
the
bunch,
barbecue
bro, when
last
Rollo was
ride.
cooking you.
What'd you say? What'd you
Freak
say?
will put your
OG?
ass. Freak will put your ass on the barbecue.
Who
Yo,
did?
no, that wasn't frequent. That was Rollo.
Frequent.
Rollo
Oh yeah, it
had
was
that dude
Rollo.
tight.
Rollo was
No,
on your ass.
I was
Rollo was on your
debunking
ass.
everything, man. Y'all
You ain't
niggas was just
debunked
talking in
nothing.
circles.
I
I
watched it
You ain't
back,
was,
debunked
boy.
bro.
He had
anything.
It was
you
me and
alone.
Big Dog Willie debunking the shit out what y'all was saying,
Hold
man.
on.
You
Let
ain't
Cut
me
it
debunked
out.
rewind it back
anything
so
because
we can
nothing
see
you
what
said was
happened. Let me
factual.
rewind it back. Let me see.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all.
This nigga
Oh
crazy, man.
no.
That look about right. That's about right. Right there. That look
Yeah,
about
man, it's
right.
right on the
Mm-mm-mm.
footage. Yeah, I rewinded it back.
Hey,
Yeah,
look, just like I was
that's what
getting
it
ready to say
showed.
earlier, just like I was getting ready to say,
This
y'all call
nigga
yourself the
fucked up
Hanos
in
class,
there,
man.
man.
So that means that y'all look at y'all fighter as a fucking superhero, which is pathetic. You see what
That's
I'm saying?
crazy.
That nigga walks on
Man,
Well,
who
water. He
said
can
he was a
fly.
isn't
He can
superhero?
fly.
Isn't Thanos a
Nah,
villain?
that's what y'all did.
He ain't no
Listen.
superhero. He ain't no
Y'all,
He's a
y'all believe
villain,
superhero.
that
bro.
He ain't no favorite
he
fighter
can't
like
be
that.
defeated.
That's
A
Why
man can never
why you
do no
taking personal
wrong.
Don't
attack?
listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga.
he your
How am I
favorite.
making it personal now? I'm just saying what
Why
y'all
are you
think.
taking
You
Y'all
personal
think.
keep trying
attacks
to
on
Y'all
attack
him?
have
Come
him on
on,
that
us.
bro.
pedestal. Y'all have
Why
him on
can't
that
you just be
pedestal.
like, yo,
Hey,
that's
Don't
me?
be
hey,
mad because I'm just pointing
Celebrate,
out the
bro.
obvious.
bro,
I'm
Listen,
you
pointing
hey,
out the
No,
hey,
see your
you
obvious,
problem
bro.
was
hustling.
your problem. I remember what happened, Blue. Your problem
What you
was you
talking
was in
about?
denial. What I brought all of the facts to you, and you just all you could just say is we was capping, but
That's
it
not
wasn't no
true. What you
lies
talking
in
about?
what everybody was saying, bro. You
all
just
right.
was
What you talking about?
refusing to accept the reality of it, bro.
Of
That's what it
what?
was.
Of what?
So
That y'all believe
Because
a
you said he
super
was number one, right?
no,
When he asked for the
something
mandatory.
fake? Huh?
no, we was talking.
Nah,
No,
you
I
Hold on.
think
You
we was
said
talking
Shakur
about
was
the
the
Shakur
mandatory.
and the
You said Shakur
25%
was
and
the
all of that
mandatory
stuff.
when he asked for the fight, right? He was number
No,
one.
let's not go back over that again, man.
No, because I wasn't there. I kind of caught up on it, and I definitely asked some questions.
No, Ray, you trying to get an easy body.
Nah, ain't no easy body over here, man. It's
that
easy
is
body
an
on
Yo,
y'all
it's
easy
side,
done.
body.
cause y'all
You know what it is.
Ray
make it
trying to
look
catch
like
a body like a
y'all make it look like
cheerleader, bro. Like a male
I'm gonna say this
cheerleader.
to you. I'm gonna say this to you. So if you at the
And I
negotiating
rock
table,
with
right,
and I
and
rock
you
with
walk
Shakur,
away and you
Blue.
have an
That's just
option at the
crazy.
okay, well let me finish real quick. So he tried to now you have frequent flyer or flyer frequency trying to tell me that Shakur walked away. No, he didn't because it was the it was on him. It was on Devin Haney to make a decision. It was that's
Oh shit, yeah,
When
see
hold
here we
on. So
go.
yeah, I
when
got
does
him on
the
the
No,
A
bro, it wasn't.
soapbox.
when does
Cause
the
you
A
lying, bro.
side
No, it wasn't
when
though,
does the
bro.
A side walk
How
away
was
when they
it?
send the
He had a
contract?
choice. He had a
When
choice
does
to
I
the
got
No,
him
fight
A
on the
him.
side walk
look,
away
when
when they
soapbox.
send the
Shakur
Listen,
walked
contract?
away from the
man, here
voluntary
we go. No, I'm
negotiations,
good.
man, he went to the
Yo,
Y'all,
did
WBC.
they
y'all
send the
get
He
too
contract?
emotional,
petitioned the
man, and won't let somebody
WBC.
Blue,
talk.
hold on.
I'm trying to
All right,
talk,
you
but y'all
said
getting emotional
hold
and won't
on.
let me talk.
Blue, I know, I
Y'all
hear
being
you.
Yeah, I
I
got
hear
him
emotional,
on
you.
the
bro.
I just wanted to
soapbox
ask you a
again.
question while you were
Y'all
talking on
being
that. I'm
emotional
good.
won't let me talk, man.
No, I know. I heard you. Listen, I heard you. I
No,
just
you
wanted to
didn't
ask a
hear me. I
question on
didn't
that.
finish. You didn't
I
hear me.
know.
You
I
didn't
just
let me
want to ask a
finish.
question while
You're
you're
being
right
emotional and
there.
won't.
While you're right
We
there, I
we
just want
not
to
No,
ask
talking
a
go.
about
question.
Tank. We talking about Shakur and Devin, right?
Oh shit.
What I said
See,
was,
y'all being
all
emotional
right,
won't let me
go
finish.
Yeah,
ahead,
about to
And
Blue.
then I
get
go
Go ahead.
back and
Buster,
forth. I'm
man.
gonna
I'll
forget what
say
I
my
say.
question for
No,
you.
somebody in the
The whole
joint was
point.
like, y'all
The whole
just
point is
y'all
this. I
obsessed
don't
with
want to
Tank,
forget
man.
my thought process
All
just
right, I
because y'all
got
want to
you. I
get
got
y'all's
you.
out the
So
way.
you
So
said,
let me finish.
go ahead. I want to hear you.
Oh shit, Blue
Okay,
Hustle
thank
man on
you.
his soapbox again.
Thank you, man. So what I'm saying is this: if you have a man and it's on him to basically make a decision if he's going to stay and fight Shakur or he's going to move up, that's on him. He said, "I'm going to move up," so he walked away from the negotiating table. It wasn't on anybody else. You got a week and you asked for an extension. You didn't
No,
have to ask for an extension. Stop.
they
See, here
wasn't
we
at no
go again.
negotiation
Stop.
table at
Stop
that
it.
point,
Yes, it
bro.
was. Yes, it,
No, they
no
No,
matter what you
wasn't.
say, it
it
No, they
was.
wasn't.
wasn't.
Yes, it was
No,
because
they
you
Right.
was at
said
the
you was given an
negotiation
option.
Devin
Fly,
Haney
Fly,
Devin
you're
Haney's side
capping.
offered the
He
Let me
25.
respond.
Flyer,
Hold
Flyer.
on, y'all.
Let
Hold
me
on, y'all.
finish. He does
When
not need to ask for an extension if he's not at the table no more.
Bro,
listen,
that
He
was
can just
listen,
move
listen.
away.
Hold
Why
on,
ask for
y'all.
an extension to make a decision if you're fighting Shakur or you're fighting Regis Program moving up? He asked for an extension.
hold on.
He is at the table, regardless of what you're saying. He walked
Okay,
away.
okay.
Shit, he in his feelings.
Are
Oh
you
yeah.
finished? Are you
No,
finished? I need to
stop trying
listen.
to. Stop. Go ahead.
I just want
Y'all
to
got
ask
the
a
Nah,
floor.
I see
question.
I see
Y'all
what
got the
Fly
floor.
about to say. I see what
All
Fly
right.
about to
Can I
say.
ask this
He
question
he
real
right.
quick?
Blue
Can I
has
ask
the
a
mic,
question,
man.
bro?
Opposite on that month because it
I
was
just
Let
want to
them
ask
move.
this
he had
question.
three
Let
I,
fights
them
on the
move on
way.
the
where you
topic,
come from,
man.
bro? Hold on. Stay
Hey
in the
man,
corner. Hold on.
HLD
Let
and
me.
Blue Hustle, man, they like this on T.O. when it comes to
Yeah,
T.O. and
bro. They don't
Shakur,
let you
man.
talk, bro. Let me ask the
They do.
question.
Bro,
Yo,
what
man,
you
I've been
mean? I'm
quiet.
hearing
They
you,
get
bro.
on
Bro,
their
Y'all be
hold on.
soapbox,
Let
talking,
me
bro.
ask
bro.
the question.
I'm
Please
not
let
even
me ask
talking
the
no
Yo,
more,
question.
bro.
Blue, they don't like
So
it
my
when they get
question,
cooked, Blue.
Rich,
Yes,
Rich,
thank
Rich.
you.
Hold on, y'all. Blue, man. Answer a call. You saying that Shakur Stevenson didn't duck Devin Haney. You're saying Devin Haney ducked him because you're trying to say that he was at the negotiation table, but he wasn't.
He
Shakur had already
was.
left. Listen, when I was telling you that before they mandated the fight, what happened? Devin Haney made Shakur an offer, right?
Okay.
Okay, and so that offer was behind the scenes because we didn't know about that offer until Shakur came forth he went public with it and said he was worth more than 25%. He
Okay.
mentioned that 25% like people were supposed to get behind him and be like, yeah, you deserve 50% split. You know, he came forward with that. So that lets you know that it was a voluntary defense at that point, right? They was negotiating. So we know they was
Okay.
negotiating from that offer. Then what happened? Shakur he left the negotiations to file a petition with the WBC, and in his petition he said that he was already negotiating with Devin Haney and it wasn't getting nowhere. So he wanted them to
Okay.
mandate the fight. So he left that negotiations with them and went to the WBC, right? And then at that point, the WBC they gave Devin Haney he had a three-way ultimatum. Actually, he had three options to make. He could have went up to 140 and Fort Regis Prograis because he was already in talks with Regis Prograis before he sent Shakur the offer. And then also he had an option to fight for Teofimo Lopez's vacant WBO belt because Teofimo Lopez was faking his retirement or whatever. I don't know if maybe he did really retire and he decided to come back, but for whatever reason he was retired and it was a vacant WBO belt. And they had put the WBO put that belt on the line for Devin Haney and Barboza if he wanted to do it, if Tio wasn't going to come back. At the same time, you know, you had the action with Tio on the side with, you know, him getting a timeline to announce if he was actually really retired or if he was going to, you know, come back and get his belt because they was going to make him champion in recess. And then you had the last option was for him to go into a negotiation with Shakur Stevenson for a mandatory position. So they wasn't in no negotiations when from the WBC yet. So you can't say him choosing to fight uh whatchamacallit, Regis Prograis is him ducking out of the negotiations because they wasn't in the negotiations. Shakur had already left the negotiations. I had asked you who was the A side of that situation too. And you said that Devin Haney was the A side, right? So when does the B side get to dictate that they want 50-50 split? You know, even though he in his
Come on, you're
petition,
talking in circles. Can I say
I'm
something,
gonna
please?
I'm gonna let you get the floor after this. Even though in his petition he said that he said he believed that he fell into the category of that exception that should get 50-50 split with the champion. But he said if they wanted to decide otherwise, then he'll take the 35% or the 30% or whatever that they had. But Devin had all four belts.
Okay, so like I said, he still entertained it because when they came and mandated, they gave him an option. You can either move up and
Wait,
listen, stop.
you
Let me
say
speak.
hold
No,
on.
no,
You
no, no,
said
no, no, no.
I'm
Let me
asking you
speak,
about what you
brother.
just
I let
said.
you. I know,
I'm
I know,
asking you
but
to
let me just
clarify.
get it
You
off.
said
Hold on. Let me get off what I'm
you
trying to
said he's
say,
still
and then
entertaining it. What you mean? Speak more clearer, bro. Because y'all be speaking in
he still
codes and stuff.
entertained. He still entertained when they came to him and say, "Hey, look, Shakur basically mandated. We agree. We're making it. We're mandating it." We are mandating it. You have a week to make a decision. You're going to move up and fight Regis or you're going to stay and fight Shakur. We are mandating it. He entertained it and said, "Oh, okay." And said, "Okay, I'm gonna take the time and I'll get back with you." He waited until the 7 days is up. So that means he entertained it. He waited until the 7 days. And then he said, "Hey, you know what? I still need to think. I need more time to think if I'm gonna fight Shakur or I'm gonna move up and fight Regis. He's
Yeah,
entertained it
no
again.
lies
Stop,
detect, no
stop,
lies
stop,
detected.
stop, 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 fam. I'll let you talk.
I
You
said
gotta
no lies detected. I agree. I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead.
okay, so no matter what, he entertained it. So therefore it's still on him. He got 2 weeks to make a decision, waited till the last day again, and then said, I'm moving up to fight Regis Prograde. He walked away from the table.
Flip flop is this shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you and shit like this in your face. Don't pray to be flipping the shit.
See,
Man,
that's what I'm talking about. See, you
you can
said
say anything
just
about
now.
flip
You
flopping.
said
That's not
because
flipping flopping, bro.
just now that is because at first your
That's what I've
argument
been
was
saying the whole
at
time.
first your
No, that's what
argument
I've
was
been saying.
listen. At first your argument was that Devin Haney left the negotiations and so he was the one who ducked. But now you agreeing that the WBC gave Devin Haney an ultimatum, ultimatum to either fight Regis Prograde or fight for the WBO or go into negotiation
No,
with
I didn't
Shakur.
say
He wasn't in
no,
those.
no,
They never
no.
had no
Listen, I
negotiations
only said
under the
two options. I said
WBC. Is
two
what I'm
options.
telling you, bro.
Listen. I only said two options. I never said three. You're putting
The
words in my mouth.
options is
You're the
not. The
one.
options is
Well,
irrelevant. What
that's
I'm
what it
saying is
was. It
the
isn't
how many
irrelevant.
the number
When
of
it was
options is
mandated, they said,
irrelevant. There wasn't no
Flyer,
negotiations. Is the point?
Flyer, you're telling me something that you've already said over and over. I want to
There
get
was
my
no
bars off so we can have
negotiations.
a
Is the point?
dialogue.
Was it a Did they negotiate? Did they negotiate?
Flyer,
Did
you're
they
asking a
negotiate?
question.
That's a simple
You're asking
question.
a question. Let me ask you a question, bro. You keep asking me questions
Look, he
and
don't
cutting
want
me
to answer the
off.
question.
Bro, you're cutting me off. You know what the sad thing about this, Flyer, is you just basically said that, oh, you agreed with me. And I've been saying the same thing the whole time.
No,
Listen,
I agree.
Still,
Yeah,
I
I
said he
agree. No,
ducked.
you wasn't
first
because
of all,
that's why I
there's a
said you
Yes,
was
I
flip
was. I've
flopping
always
because you
said he ducked.
said
Never said he
they
never
was
flip
in
flop. I've
negotiations.
always
He
said
left
that
the
he ducked. I've
negotiations, but now you
always said
saying
he
there
ducked.
wasn't
And I'm
no.
still saying he ducked.
hold on.
How was there a
So
negotiation though? That's what you were saying at first. Now you trying to flip
Because
flop.
how am
You
I
you
flip
you
flopping,
agreeing that it
bro?
wasn't no negotiation, but you saying, but I'm still
No,
saying he
bro.
ducked.
Never saying that. I'm always going to say there's a negotiation. They were
How?
negotiating
When?
because of the
What was
price.
the negotiate? What was the negotiation? What was they saying? What was the
When he came
numbers?
with the 25%. What are you
No, that
talking
was
about?
before. That was before the WBC mandated it, bro. So that's why. That's where
What are
your.
you talking about right now?
That's where your infraction is at. It was a voluntary defense when Devin sent them the
It
offer
doesn't
behind the
matter.
scenes.
It
But
wasn't. It
Shakur
wasn't
left.
fire.
Shakur
Listen,
left
it
the
does
offer.
not
Shakur
matter.
left
Fire.
that.
Shakur made it
Fire.
real when he went. Listen,
okay.
Flyer. Shakur made it real when he went to the sanctioning body and asked them, "Hey, I want to fight this man." Just like when Bud did the same thing when it came to certain people
He
when he
said
moved
in
up.
his
Hold
You see what
on.
I'm
Hold
saying?
on.
petition
You
that
gotta stop
he
doing
said
this,
in his
bro. You're making
petition
it
that
seem
he
like.
was in negotiations with them already, and then he was coming to them because he was felt like the negotiation was not
But he put
fair.
down him on the
So he
barbecue.
asked them.
Listen. If I'm
So he
saying, if
asked
I'm
them to enforce. Hold
Flyer,
on. So he asked
Flyer.
them to mandate the fight and enforce a negotiation through the WBC so he could get 50%. But that never
Okay, I hear
started.
you.
That negotiation never happened.
I'm gonna tell
So
you
you
like this.
can't say
I'm
they
gonna
was in negotiation because they
I'm gonna
wasn't.
say how
He
he
left
was.
out of the
Listen.
negotiations for the 25 cent. I mean, for the front 25% to try to get them to mandate the fight, and they did,
On
but they
one
never
belt.
got to. But they
On
never got
one
far
belt
enough to get to
only.
no
On one
negotiation.
belt. It was only on one belt, bro. He still mandated it and
So
made it real.
He had 4 belts. What you mean it was only for 1 belt? You can't say
Yeah,
It was
that.
only one
that's the
belt.
bullshit
Will you
I'm
stop,
talking
man?
about.
What are you talking
You
about?
can't.
This dude,
It's
man.
So
25%.
he gonna get a
Listen, fam.
percentage for
It's only
each belt? Nigga, are
25%.
you
It's 25.
serious?
Listen, bro. It's 25% for the other 3 belts. Am I right or wrong?
No,
So
you're
you
he's
want
not
wrong. You're
Shakur
fighting
to
for
fight
those
wrong.
for
You're
what?
belts.
That
wrong.
What?
no.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
If he's fighting, if he's fighting
And
the
it's
whatever
30% for
undisputed
one
champion
belt.
you're fighting, whatever undisputed champion you're fighting, or whatever belts you may have,
Sanction.
you're fighting for all of them, regardless of the
Exactly.
fact.
Exactly.
It
Now,
HL
ain't
the,
just
Day.
one
That's what
now,
I'm
belt.
trying to
now,
get this
now,
guy
He's
to
now,
only
understand.
gonna
but
get
hold up.
30% for
Now,
one belt.
now the
Why would
thing
he
It's
is,
get?
all of the
It's four.
belts,
It's
bro.
four
You
Max,
fighting
belts.
for
What are you
all of the
talking about?
belts.
you're fighting for all of the belts. Now the thing
Well, I
is,
know they're
he
fighting for.
doesn't.
Hold on, I know
He
they're fighting for all the belts. Come on.
So why would he only get 30?
But Stevenson was already the mandatory on April 8th when he stopped Yoshino because that was a
No, he
title.
was not.
That was a title
Listen to
eliminator.
me. I'm going to show you
That was
that.
a title
Okay,
eliminator.
hold on. Let's fix this
Y'all be
problem
right
right here.
real
On
heavy, real
April
heavy,
8th,
That's
bro.
not
on
true.
April 8th, that was a title eliminator.
Listen, hold on. He was elevated to number 1.
Bro, that was a
Hold
title
on.
eliminator.
Hold on. All right, so he was elevated to number 1. After he got elevated to number 1, right? They fought Loma. When he fought Loma, this guy literally beat Loma, and Shakur said in the ring that Loma won that fight. Not only did he thought Loma won that fight, not only did that happen, Loma's manager, Evis Clevis, said he was going to petition for a rematch. They granted him a number 1 spot. Lomachenko moved Shakur out of the number 1 spot.
Dude,
After they moved him, they moved him to number. Hold on, they moved him to number 2.
It has nothing to do with
Hold on. And they mandated the rematch. They mandated the rematch. Hold on. Shakur then petitioned.
What rematch was mandated?
Oh my God! So the Lomachenko fight wasn't mandated?
No. What
the rematch? The rematch wasn't mandated.
What rematch was mandated for Loma and Haney?
Lomachenko and Devin Haney was mandated, and Shakur said, "Nah." He went on record saying, "No, I was in that spot. They took it away from me. They kept Shakur at number 2
because he fought.
They gave him mandatory status at that point.
Hold on, it wasn't. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me clear up one thing. The fight between Loma and Devin wasn't mandated. Loma just believed that he won the fight, and so he petitioned the WBC to be put back at the number 1 position, and they obliged that. That's what happened.
I'm gonna go pull up whatever this dude is, Mauricio Suleiman, where he said, "I believe that we're going to mandate this fight with rematch because I believe it was a close fight and everyone wants to see." That's what he said in the interview, and he mandated that. Shakur then petitioned to have that fight. That mandate reversed because he was the guy. He felt that he was next in line, and they took it from him. So they gave him the mandate. They gave him a mandatory spot at number 2. They never even moved him back to number 1.
Number 1 position in any ranking does not automatically make you the mandatory, Ray.
What are you talking about?
Being in the number 1 position does not make you a mandatory.
Did they not order the rematch?
They can mandate anybody from 1, 2, 3.
Did they not order the rematch? The question is, did they order the rematch?
You got that documented?
Mauricio Suleiman ordered the rematch.
You got that documented? He ordered a rematch?
Y'all might have to bring some receipts on this one. It's kind of deep.
All I know is that Shakur for Yoshino, he fought a title eliminator, making him the mandatory to the winner of that other fight. Now,
and they took that away from him. That's why he was fighting it.
But
what are you talking about?
They dropped the ranking, but doesn't take away the mandatory position. Because he already won it. You can't take away that. You don't get. He already had a title versus Yoshino, so he is the mandatory. Now on July 17th, I think it was, is when they mandated Stevenson's team formally as to go into negotiations with Haney, and they had until July 21st of 2023. So I don't know what is hoopla about. But that's what happened in that July. In the month of July 2023, Devin Haney was never going to fight again at 135. It's just the bottom line. I don't care what anybody. He was never.
I agree with that.
Don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
Man, these Devin Haney fans, right?
Hold on, Rich. Don't do that.
Y'all trying to make something seem like that is really. Y'all know Devin Haney was going to pass out at 135, man.
Hey, we saw Drainos at work, bro. You can't say that. We saw Drainos countless times. Devin Haney never missed weight, bro. Drainos. That's when y'all see the skeletal skull and the bicep in the chat, man. That's for Drainos.
Hey, Fly.
At time,
he would have made weight and passed out right there on the stage.
Now, in that time, the normal mandatory normally is about 20. With the WBC, it's a 75-25 split. That is what normally what happens. But Shakur It's different because he has been selling out. He has been producing numbers, and he produced those numbers to WBC, and they make the exception that, yeah, he is worthy of a 50-50 split, which is what they told
Oh,
Devin
can
Haney.
I ask you another
Yeah,
question?
Blue wild for that, bro.
But can I ask you another question? Can I really ask you another question? And anybody can answer this. If Shakur wanted that fight so bad, why would he even take a fight at 135? I mean 130, right? Where he lost the belt on the scale. He's the WBO champion. Why didn't he just, you know what I mean? Why didn't he just use his WBO status and move up to 135 and just take the fight with Devin right there?
Because you would have to be a super champion to do that.
He wasn't a super champion?
No, I don't think he was.
Hey, Rich, why you trying to put that
Wasn't
smut
he
on
unified?
Hano's
Wasn't he
name, talking about he
unified?
gonna faint, man?
By the way, Devin Haney,
Oh, my bad.
Y'all know he ain't
WBC
fainting
and
like
the
the ball,
WBO?
man.
Wasn't
No
he
man
unified?
might
Devin
faint.
Haney was already contractually
Ray.
with the 3-fight
Ray.
contract
Oh my
with
God.
Hey, Ray,
Boso
hey,
and
Ray.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to
Ray.
you. Go ahead, Rich.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And this ain't because I'm a Shakur fan. I wouldn't want this to happen with Tank, Devin, or anybody. I was kind of happy that he ain't take that 25%. I was like, damn, them niggas offer that nigga crumbs. Because you never know how much the fight gonna make. You never know what they gonna make. Even though he might get the belts if he win, but still, like, I was like,
Hey,
man,
Devin
hell nah.
Haney made that sacrifice. That's the problem, man.
Yeah,
These
but
fighters don't be ready. Shakur said it. Shakur said he wish he would have took that, man. He would have took that. He said they asked him why he ain't take it. He said, I didn't know that he was going to fight he was going to go up and fight Regis because nobody thought he was going to fight Regis because people thought he was going to get knocked out if he fought
but what
Regis.
Blue
They
Hustle
said he
Man
was
saying
pillow
is
fisted.
why he still ain't had that same attitude, same thing you said after WBC end up mandating it though. Not mandating it, but
because I told you why. I can explain that easy because the WBC already had a bad track record with trying to do Devin dirty, and for Shakur to put that petition in there, if you pull up the petition, it says hold on. If you pull up and hold on, if you pull up the petition, it say right in the petition, Shakur said he believed that he deserved he part of that exception that deserved 50-50 split. That's what he said. And I think the WBC was going to give it to him. So Devin was like, hell no. And I would have said hell no too. You ain't how you get 50-50 split and I'm the champion. You just came to the weight class.
Devin Haney is now Mauricio Sulaiman's best bro. They're family. That's how close they are. That's Mauricio Sulaiman's best friend. That's how close they all are. That's his favorite fighter from Mauricio.
Man, Mauricio Sulaiman came out and said that Devin Haney was the pride champion, nigga.
That nigga Mauricio Sulaiman is just like them nigga Espinosa, man. Them niggas say anything out their mouth, man.
Yo, his nephew and Devin Haney are like best friends, bro. You gotta stop that.
I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it.
Oh, don't.
So you don't think that he would have gave Shakur the 50-50 split? I think he would have did it, man.
No,
I think he would have did it because he wanted to see the fight.
Nah, but at the end of the day,
he didn't want the fight, bro. He wanted to do it.
At the end of the day.
Let me tell y'all what Shakur really messed up though. Shakur really messed up here though. When he was at 130, he lost his belt on the scale. He could have used his belt to go up there and fight the champ. He could have fought Devin by exercising that, but he's
not a super champion to do that.
Huh? Shakur? What? Wait, Shakur was unified down there.
You got to be a super champion to own those type of rights. You're not a
how you become a no. If you the WBO champion. It's a petition away to try to fight. You just petition to fight. You use your,
but when you have to have the right, you have to be a
no. The only thing you have to do is get unified.
No, man.
With the WBO, right?
No. You have to be a super champion with any of the sanctioning bodies for you to go up and down and to be able to say, "Yo, I want to be the."
No. That's the WBO. Right. Just the WBO or franchise. The franchise was created so you can move up and down. It was created so Canelo could duck Charlo. That was the franchise. That was what the franchise was.
HLD.
But the WBO super champion is not really a belt. It's just when the WBO champion petition to go up and move up and fight the next fighter, the next champion.
HLD. I'm gonna eat my crow. Freaking can throw the burning mark up in a second, but I'm gonna say something first. Hold on.
What's that?
So Lomachenko and Ives Cleavers did petition for the rematch, right? They did get granted the rematch, but it was not mandatory. It was not mandated. So you are correct on that. But there was a rematch in order for them.
Well, yeah, but because it made them look
okay,
out of every
I'm
fight.
Just saying, I stand corrected, right?
I'm
giving you. Okay,
I get it.
corrected,
And I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna gloat about it.
He can throw the cook sign up.
No,
for the
no, you can't do all
thing,
that. That's just
everything else.
You did what you had to do.
Everything. Everything else I was right about though.
But in business sense, look, the only fight that makes sense for Devin Haney to do again at 135 was the Loma fight because it would have been the biggest money fight. Not against Shakur. The rematch versus Lomachenko. Devin Haney was never gonna stay at 135 again because he couldn't make it. If he did, he would have taken that Loma fight for the rematch because it was.
You gonna put some respect on Dranos' name, bro? Dranos would have made it, bro. He ain't never missed weight.
I'm gonna tell you what the crazy part was.
He couldn't make it anymore, bro.
You ready for this? I'm gonna tell you the crazy part. You know who pulled out the rematch? It was actually Ives Cleavers, or Aegis Cleavers, whatever his name is, was the one who Clemus. He was the one who pulled out the match. He said that he didn't want the rematch after whatever time passed. So I guess that's why the WBC ordered the mandatory status for Shakur Stevenson at that point.
No, Shakur petitioned.
I know, but I'm saying they were going to try to let that fight happen in the rematch. So I'm guessing what happened was this is on June 5th. I guess what happened because the fight was May 22nd or something like that. So I guess what happened was they decided to allow Shakur to go back into his bag because they weren't going for that fight.
So, like I said, Shakur, he made it real, and that's why I say that Devin Haney walked away from the table.
He didn't walk away from the table, bro. What are you talking
honest,
about?
guys, the honest part is I don't care what anybody. Nobody really. Devin Haney is that he couldn't make that weight anymore, man. And
right, but he didn't walk away from the table.
He's just arguing just to win. Now.
Hold on, can I ask you this question? Then can I ask you this question? And I'm not trying to be funny when I ask this question. Did he not go to the Teofimo fight, Bill Haney, and talk to Teofimo about that fight?
About which fight? About
his father, and his father said, "Yeah, for $20 million." And then
his father says a lot of
shit. Hold on,
bro.
I don't care. But did he not go there scouting? He said he was there scouting. He wants to know if he can make the fight happen. Did he not ask him
what
that?
What fight was that one? Was that
he priced this sell out, bro?
I don't know. I remember what you're saying when they were all
after Josh Taylor.
Hold on, but he said that. Then did we not see Devin Haney go to the Regis Prograis fight? And they also said that they were scouting there.
That one I do remember clearly.
Okay, they said they were scouting there, and there was one more fight after that. Yes, it was a Josh Taylor fight. You're absolutely right. And there was one more fight there after that they went to. It wasn't neither one of those fighters. And they asked them at 142 if they would be interested in fighting. They said they were scouting. You know who that was? That was Richardson Hitchens. That was another fight they went to, and they said they were scouting at the time.
Okay, so
what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter how we look at things from a perspective of, okay, was he going there? Was he not going here?
They don't make the fight.
It was already there that they was going to 140, unless they forgot the Tank fight. His thing was they were staying down for Tank Davis. They literally said we would stay down here one more fight for Gervonta Davis. They didn't have no intention to fight Shakur at 135.
No, they said anybody that wants to get these belts, we're staying down here for a year. That's exactly what they said, brother.
Hold on. So when that all transpired, did they drop the belt in December? It was like December 22nd.
No, what they did is
they didn't get announced till like November and shit.
Yeah,
so
late, but he still had the belt. Hold on, but he still had the belt until like December something, right? For the end of the year, right?
Regis, I've interviewed Regis many times with Mills.
Did he stand on business? Did he stand on business? Did he drop the belt in December or not?
He didn't hold him for no year though. He didn't hold on to him.
No, it was late of 2023 because even Regis was like, bro, you guys ain't gonna fight because it was already like November. You're like, you guys wanna fight me? I'm gonna fight AB, Adrian Broner, bro, because I need to make some money. And they were really delaying that out. So remember, all these other negotiations, it was Shakur, T.O., and even Regis. And that Regis, they announced that Regis on ESPN on the 23rd, I think it was. There was a show. And they said, you're going to fight Regis? And so everything else.
It was October, by the way. when they
No, it
announced
was in July. It was in July when he was on that ESPN.
No, I thought they fought in December and November.
No, but I'm saying that Devin Haney during the Shakur, the T.O.,
November 10th,
and
right?
Regis, all that shit that was going on happened in the same month.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, my bad. All right, I thought you were talking about something. I thought you were talking about something else.
No, I'm just saying that all the chess pieces playing around, who I'm gonna fight, whatever, blah, blah, all that shit happened in the month of July 2023.
Correct.
And so, but then
no, it was June. It was June. I think
they
finalized it in
that's
July.
why-
You're right. They finalized it in July.
There was no
that's why-
finalization because
Yes,
we just
yes.
probate.
The final part was July, but everything else happened in June.
There was no finalization with no progress fight because still in the middle of October, they were still not trying like, yo, if you're gonna sign this contract, sign it because I already signed it.
But that's what I
remember
just
even
said to
that
you.
was crazy.
I just said that. I said they were. All right. This is what I'm telling you. They finalized their opponent in July. They chose Regis.
But guys,
right? I just said that they didn't do the deal till like October.
This has nothing to do with competition, guys. This is business, really. And the thing is that, because really, Devin Haney was not going to make 135 again. And so they're going to try to make whatever is the best option for themselves.
Yo, he said he'll stay at 35 for Tank or Shakur, man. He ain't never missed weight, though, bro. You can't say that. He ain't never missed weight.
He was not going to do one. And, who the hell has Tank fought that's even at that level?
He had just fought Loma, man. How he can't make the weight?
Who
He just
has
demonstrated that he can.
Bro, Skeletor Haney was not going to make 135 again. That kid was not.
Drainos was going to make it. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm Drainos. No, man, I'm good with him moving up. You know what I mean? I have no issue.
He was going to drain himself and get down, but then he was going to blow up to 165 on him.
Yeah, and Dave kept his word because he didn't drop them belts to like the December 2nd or 3rd or something like that.
Yeah, he was waiting. Shakur,
it's a process
so
to do
that's
that.
I don't know how y'all can get around it, bro.
Yeah, that's the Blue Hustle Man point talking about he didn't hold the belts all year. Yeah, he did. Is December not the end of the year?
That's what I just said. He dropped them in December.
Most champions hold on to their belts to the very last minute before the next fight. They really do that.
They all dropped them at the end of the year, regardless.
That they all do that. It's I don't know for what reason, but that's what they. Exactly. They almost do that. They'll hold on to the belt until the next fight comes up. Same thing with Bud. Bud still was holding on to that one belt. The WBO, was it the WBO in 154? Yeah. And until the night of him fighting Canelo. So it's just the way it is.
Only person that didn't get to do that was Tio. I feel bad for him, man.
Yo, this the final say so right here, bro. We got one of the people in the chat said, I'm a fan of both Haney and Shakur, but Shakur dropped the ball not taking the 25%. Come on, bro. He even said he put his foot in his mouth.
Bob Aaron's on record saying that was not a real
$1 million worth of game.
Bob Aaron also said it wasn't all
$1 million worth of game. He said it,
backtracked. As Frequent would say, he flip-flop. Showed him the tape.
Bob Aaron always had a
flip-flop is this shit. Flip-flop shit on me. Flip-flop on you and shit like this in your face. Don't crazy to be flipping this shit.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, Bob never talked about Devin in a good light, even when he was signed to the promotional company.
He said that.
That's not true. When he was signed to him, he said he was a fine young man, that he was very eloquent, that he was very.
Come on, bro. I'm talking about fighting, bro. He never talked about him in a good light in terms of fighting. You know what I'm talking about. You talk about his character, bro.
Certain fighters, they are somewhat good.
I promise you that he liked Devin Haney more than he liked Tio. I promise you.
Tap. Lie again. Lie again.
Bro.
He loved Tio.
He literally said that he wanted to let Tio champion. He was gonna rock with him. Tio dropped the ball on that, bro.
He loved Tio because he ain't gotta pay Tio shit. That's why he love him.
Yeah.
A lot of troll talk, bro. The fact is, I bet Bob Arum and Devin Haney, when he was signed to them, he had nothing good things to say. He thought that he's well spoken, that he's a good, fine young man. His dad is too, because but when it comes to Tio, hold on, bro, hold on. When it comes to Tio,
it's gonna be history, Dad.
There, the fight's over. When it comes to Tio, Bob and he don't like because they get all crazy and rowdy up in there, bro, and he don't like that. He don't like that from the Lopez.
Okay, so if Bob liked Devin so much, why would he offer him such a horrible deal?
What
Yeah, that was that. You talking about
If
the
he liked him
Cambosis
so much,
joint?
yeah, I'm talking about the whole 3-fight deal. Why would he offer him that if he
What
liked him so
was so
much?
bad about it? He made $2.9
No,
million
Bob
in the
wanted
first
that belt
fight.
Come on,
back.
bro.
Bob ain't want
He
that
got
belt to
20.
leave Top
He
Rank.
got
That's what
22.
happened.
He got 22%, bro.
That's cap. He made
Bob ain't
2.9
want that.
million.
Bob ain't
He
want that
made
belt to
2.9
leave Top
million,
Rank.
bro.
And Lomachenko was his last chance, bro. That's why Loma got the fight, man. That's
Devin
why
Haney
Loma got
hit
the
the
fight.
paper. Devin Haney didn't do no fucking
What
sacrifice.
Bob ordered, bro? Yo, but I'm ready to
Remember the
shut it down, though,
lawsuit?
y'all.
Remember the lawsuit that came up with Cambosos and Coach Centeno and his team? Those numbers came out in those documents. Devin Haney made $2.9 million in the first fight. I forgot what the second number was for the rematch. And then I know he made more than that versus Loma. So what sacrifice are we talking about?
Yo, because Devin was the champion when he fought Loma. That's why. Of course he the A side at that point.
Right, but I'm just saying, where was the sacrifice?
The sacrifice was he had to take that 2-fight deal, bro.
Well, no, he had to take a 3-fight deal. It was a 3-fight deal.
Yeah, the 3-fight deal or whatnot. But yo, I gotta shut it down, y'all. We've been on here for over 3 hours. I gotta leave off of my salat and everything. I appreciate everybody who showed up for this live, everybody in the chat. If you didn't smash the like button, I appreciate it. If you go smash the like button now, and I'll check y'all in the next one, man. Thank you for all of the panelists who came up here. I mean, bless the panel. This was a good one. I feel like it, man. It was a good one. Salute, y'all.